useful in my later life. Well, the professors are really good, but again, it depends on the person. So in my personal experience, the professor took a really good care and attention to me, and he also helped me to achieve something that's not in any university's program.
I saw GBC as a great opportunity to change something in my life. I wanted to make a big difference, but still learning about the business and economics. And coming to Japan and GBC was the perfect choice. Yes, everybody in GBC is nice, and it's fun to have like different nationalities. And this thing is very helpful because you can talk to them about the different aspects of their country, and little by little you will become friends with them. Hi, I'm studying the Japanese language very hard because it is a little complicated language, especially with the characters of the alphabet. But I'm speaking a little with my friends, and I'm trying to do my best to learn it very good. I expect at GBC to finish the college, the university with success, and I want to graduate and start working here in Japan of the alphabet. My future dreams after I finish the GBC university, I wanted to work in Japan in the economic and marketing business. And after a period of time, I want to open my own business. I don't know what kind of business yet, but that's why I'm here at GBC to explore it, and I want to do economics and management.
Well, my family has a business, and seeing how it grows since I was little, I believe that the business could go further than this. That's why I decided to join GBC, so that I could get to learn about business and economics, so that I can use the knowledge to develop my family's business. Also, by studying outside my home country, I believe that I could gain some fresh perspectives related to my family's business. My future dream is to become a successful business owner and develop my family's business so that it reaches its full potential. GBC offers you opportunities and scholarships so that you can experience many new things, such as club activities, extracurricular activities, and many more. In this program, there will be international students along with Japanese students. So you will get to be friends with them, and you will get to learn about their cultures as well. And if you are interested in studying about business field, GBC's curriculum offers you so many interesting subjects taught by professors who are very supportive. And if you want to study something related to economics or business field, GBC is a great choice for you. Well, GBC is very student-friendly, meaning that the program really cares about its students. For instance, the dormitory is for the GBC students, and international students only pay 50% of the tuition fee. And from the second year on, if they made it to the top 30%, they will receive the full scholarship. So comparing to other universities, this is what makes UBC attractive. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Landhousing unit. So I am the representative of Landhousing. We are the real estate company who has been support the exchange students who are moving to Japan for more than 1,000 cases. Our company is located in Tokyo, Japan, and we also have our second company which is located in Bangkok, Thailand. So our specialty is to find the right room for students who are having an exchange program in Japan, and also for the employees who are moving to Japan for work. We also can find a rental room which contact you in about 2 years for us to have a long time in Japan. make your life smooth in Japan. So we actually believe that all starts with choosing the right accommodation that suits your lifestyle and your request. So if you are having trouble not to know how to start or which room will suit your lifestyle, please feel free to ask us and we can provide you further information or maybe we can give you advice that you can understand more about your needs or understand more about the process of renting a room in Japan. And we wish you all the best luck for those who have the plan to move to Japan, maybe to work or maybe to study. Good luck for you guys and see you later. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Martha. I'm from Indonesia. This is my second year in Global Business School, the GBC, and I truly enjoy my life here. To really understand what GBC, let's get to the introduction. GBC was established in 2019. There are Japanese and overseas students like me in GBC. We're mainly studying about economics and management, not separately, but together. What makes GBC exciting and interesting is the first-year students live in international dormitory where they can exchange ideas, have multicultural experience, and many more. Our classes are taught in English, but don't worry. We overseas students receive Japanese language classes, and we live together with our Japanese friends in the dormitory, so we can learn about new casual stuff like Japanese language and culture. As for me, 私の日本語だんだん上手くなってます。See? This time, it's not about me though, but
បាទសូមជម្រាបសួរដល់អ្នកគ្នាអញ្ចឹងសូមស្វាគមន៍មកវិញមកកាន់កម្មវិធីរបស់យើងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះសិង្ហុកជាអ្នកសម្របសម្រួលនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីនៅក្នុងល្ងាចនេះផងដែរអញ្ចឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងល្ងាចនេះដែរគឺយើងមានជាមួយនឹងខាងក្រុមហ៊ុនមួយចំនួនជាមួយនឹងសាលាមួយដែលគាត់នឹងធ្វើការបោះបង្ហាញអញ្ចឹងសង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចស្ដាប់ជាមួយនឹងហើយក៏ទទួលបាននូវព័ត៌មានដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចង់បានសម្រាប់ការទៅរៀននៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនផ្ទាល់នឹងដែរអញ្ចឹងជាដំបូងខ្ញុំសូម share ជាមួយនឹងខាង schedule ជាមួយអ្នកធ្វើបទបង្ហាញអញ្ចឹងជាដំបូងយើងនឹងមានអ្នកធ្វើបទបង្ហាញនៅម៉ោង 2-5 នាទីដែលជាខាងក្រុមហ៊ុន Landhousing Co Ltd ហើយនៅម៉ោង 3-5 នាទី Study in Japan Global Network Project in Asia OJEIC ក្នុងពេញ Office ដែលគាត់នឹងធ្វើបទបង្ហាញហើយចុងក្រោយគេគឺសាលាចុងក្រោយដែលយើងមានជាសាលា University of Hyogo ដែលគាត់នឹងធ្វើបទបង្ហាញនៅម៉ោង 4-5 នាទីអញ្ចឹងសង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចទទួលបានព័ត៌មានដែលអ្នកចង់បានហើយសម្រាប់សំណួរដែលមានសូមឲ្យអ្នកនរគ្នាត្រាប់នៅក្នុងchat box ក៏ដូចជានៅក្នុង comment section ដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាកំពុងតែមើលនៅលើឧទាហរណ៍ដូចជា Facebook ឬក៏ social media ផ្សេងៗដែរអញ្ចឹងបាទអរគុណច្រើនហើយជាដំបូងខ្ញុំសូមអញ្ជើញអ្នក representative សម្រាប់ខាង Landhousing Co Ltd ដើម្បីធ្វើបទបង្ហាញ So right now I will give the floor to the Landhousing Co Ltd and I would like to invite the representative to give the presentation. Thank you very much.
Hello, thank you for your introduction. Okay, so please let me share my screen, please. Okay, can you guys hear my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen and your voice is okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So good afternoon again, everyone. I am representative from Landhousing, and let's start with who are we? We are the real estate company from Japan that have the main company in Japan for almost 30 to 40 years. And we also have our second company in Thailand, which have been started for around 5 years and go on. And hopefully we can start our third company in Cambodia as well. So we have been support exchange students and those who go to Japan for work for more than 1,000 cases, both already stay in Japan and those who are going to Japan. Please wait for a minute. Okay, so let me adjust my screen first. Okay, so for today, I would like to present you the general rental flow in Japan for those. After you have already decided your school, maybe some of you wonder, how can I look out for the room for staying in Japan? So in case of Japan, we can say that the finding room can be divided in 6 easy steps. For first of all, the customer have to clarify their requirement. For example, you would like to have a room that's very close to your school or not, or maybe you want it to be a little bit far but more closer to the train station so that you can travel to anywhere else easier on your weekend, and etc. And after you have already clarified your request and conditions, you can contact the real estate company, for example, us, Landhousing. And after that, we will show you the room, and if you like it, maybe we can move to the application process. And after you have applied for the room, there will be the screening process. And after you pass the screening process, there will be the payment and sign the contract process. And after you have done all of that, you are ready to move in. So let's talk about more in detail what we will do when customer like you always come to us. First of all, we will talk to you by any SNS channel. For example, mostly we now using Line in Thai, but maybe in Cambodia we will move to Telegram because I hear that you guys use Telegram more than Line in here. So after we hear all of your requirement and condition and request about the room, we will look for it from our database. And if we find a room that you will like it, we will introduce it to you. And we will give you all the information like the age of the building, how far from the station, which floor is it, how much is it, and the sample image of the room. And after we introduce some of the room and you have the one in your mind that you really like it, maybe we will move to the application process. In this process, we will have you give us some of your personal information, for example, your names, your date of birth, and your school, because we will use it in your application form. And after we send the application form to the owner side, there will be the screening process. In Japan, owner will be the final person who decides whether you can rent the room or not. But don't worry about it. 80 or 90% will pass in this stage. So after you pass the screening process, you will just have to wait for the contract and the invoice for the initial cost. And if they come, you just have to have your payment done and sign the contract. And then you just send the contract back to the owner. And now you are ready to get the key and move in when you arrive in Japan. So let me introduce you some room type in Japan, which are very common. Okay, let's start with 1R, or it stands for one room. In this type of room, you will still have the toilet, the bathroom, and the kitchen inside the room, but all of your space will just be in the same space. There will be no separating between any part. And the next one, 1K or one kitchen. In this type, we will still have kitchen, and we will have some partition that separate the kitchen from the living room. So if some of you, maybe you guys cook much often in a week, and you may worry about the smell will come to your bed or your living room, maybe 1K room type can suit you better, because as it has the separation partition between the kitchen and the room, you will not have to worry about the smell at all. So the next one is 1DK, which stands for one dining kitchen. And in this type, you have much more space for dining your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You cook it yourself or you bought from outside. And the last one is 1LDK, which means you have one living, one dining, and one kitchen. So let me explain easily. You will have much more space for your activity, your meal, and your kitchens. So as you have more space, more room, more partition, more space, maybe it will affect to the rental price too. So 1LDKs are mostly almost 100% more expensive than 1R types of room. And in a part of room types, what else can affect the rental price monthly? Let me explain. So the area can also affect the price of the room. For example, if we are looking for the room in Tokyo, which is the capital of the country, maybe the price can be a little bit higher than if we are looking in Osaka or Kyoto or Hiroshima or somewhere else. And management fee, for example, if that building have an elevator or modern security system like auto lock and interphone, which you can see who visiting you before open the door. Those facilities will come with higher management fee that you have to pay monthly. And the age of the buildings. Of course, the newer buildings are trained to be a little bit high price than the older building. And the type of the building also affect the price, because if we are looking for the apartment with only 2 or 3 floors, the price can be lower than the mansion or the high building with more than 5 floors or much more higher. The last one, the distance from the stations. Of course, if the room is much very near the stations and you can get to the train easily within 5 minutes, maybe it can be a little bit higher price when it's compared to the room which you have to walk 15 minutes to get to the train station. So these are the common factors that can affect your room price. So after you have considered all of these factors and you have made your mind about what requirement or what condition you would like to have for your room, we will introduce the room that you may like it. And just a little bit remark, the best period to find a room is 1 month before move in. Why? Because some may get confused and think it's like reserve the hotel for the holiday. You can book it in advance for half a year or 1 year or any longer, because you will have to pay when you arrive at the hotel. But in renting the room, it's not like that. They will have the rental contract with you sign on the contract which state that you will have to pay the rental fee monthly from the date of start the contract. So for example, if you have the plan going to Japan in March 2023, but you are now looking for a room at this moment and you have decided you sign the contract on November 22. So if in that case, you will have to pay your rental fee from November, December, January, February until March and go on, which is a loss of huge amount of money because you still not in Japan yet. And I would highly not recommend that because that's not practical at all. So best period is around 1 month before move in. So if you have a plan around March, you may contact us on around late January or around February. Okay, so after you decide for the room, after you apply for it, after you pass the screening process, now we will have the invoice come, which will state your initial cost you have to pay before signing the contract and get the key of the room. So what can be in the initial cost? Let me explain. First of all, key money, or in Japanese, reiking. This is the money the lessee will have to pay to the owner directly, because as a symbol of gratefulness for having us stay in his or her room. Mostly it is around 0 to 2 months of the length. It depends on how owners have decided. Maybe he decides it's gonna be 1 month or 0 months. And the next one is in Japanese, shikikin or deposit. This kind of money you will get it refund when you move out. Maybe after you have finished graduate your school and you will come back to Cambodia or go to somewhere else, you will have to move out from that room. And at this process, you will get your deposit back. And same as key money, normally it will come from 0 to 2 months, depend on how the owner have decided. And we will have to pay for the first month. For example, the rental for the month that you have signed the contract, as I show you an example, maybe in March. Okay, and the next one is agent fee, because as you are using the real estate agent, which will support you almost 100% on finding the room, talking with the owner, translate your contacts to Cambodian or maybe English, so that you can understand the restriction and what you have to do every month. So agent fee will around 1 month plus the 10% tax in Japanese rate. Next thing is fire insurance. This is a necessary cost, because if there is an emergency or an accident occur to the room or the building, for example, if we talk about Japan, maybe sometimes it could be a typhoon or earthquake, or sometimes the fire can happen, and we have our damage on our belonging or our room or ourselves, and we can get the compensation from the fire insurance, not from the owner directly. Okay, next thing is exchanging key fee, because as it is the rental room, maybe the person who used the room before you will still have the key, and we don't know when will they come back and open the room and get it when you are not around, and maybe steal your belonging or do something with your room. So 80 or 90% will have to change the key so that they are the only person who can use that room at that moment. And the last one is guarantee charge. By using guarantor company, the owner, when sometimes for us students, we may to focus to our exam or our school or the other activities, that we may forget to pay the rental fee on that month. And if we pay the rental fee late, the owner may be angry and they will not want us to be stay at their room anymore. So by using the guarantor company, the owner will be guaranteed to get the rental fee every month on that due date. Because even if we forget to pay, the guarantor company will pay for us in advance and they will give us the invoice after that. But I highly recommend personally not to forget the due date of paying the rental fee every month, because it can help us have the good relationship with the owner, and maybe he or she can help us when we are in trouble when we living in Japan. And next thing, the other cost. So normal contract in Japan is 2 years, and if you have longer plan in Japan and you would like to stay in the same room, maybe you have to renew your contract for another 2 years. And in this case, you will have to pay the coaching reel, or in Japanese, or in English, renewal fee. This usually around 1 month of the rent. And the other things is kangrihi, maintenance fee, as I have mentioned earlier, is for using the building facility. For example, the door, the auto lock system, the surveillance cameras, the elevator, and etc. And the next thing, maybe sometimes it could be in your initial cost, but it's not quite necessary for, so let me skip it. And after you have signed the contract, you have paid your initial cost, you get the key for your room and you move to Japan. And what's after that? Moving to different countries, in sometime maybe we don't know what to do after we get the room, right? So we also have the after sale service that will be free. For example, we can help you understand more about your room, what facility you can do from your room. For example, how to use the lock system, how to open some air condition functions, how to use the interphone, etc. And moving in new place means you will have to start applying for the electricity, gas, and water. So we also provide you the support service. When you move into Japan, from the day when you are going inside the room, you will be able to use the electricity, gas, and water smoothly without any problem, as we will do it for you in advance before you arrive in Japan. And of course, nowadays, telephones and internet is quite necessary and cannot be, and have all of us have need internet, right? So we also have our partner company that can provide you more information and products of internet and mobile SIM in Japan. So if you would like us to help, maybe you can tell us and we will give the contact of the staff of our partner company to you, and you can talk with them directly about their products. And also, as you live in Japan, you may occur or you may face some trouble after on, for example, communication, or you don't understand some rule of your room, or you would like to confirm some things. Of course, you can contact us 24 hours a day, and we will answer and respond you by the SNS channel. As I said earlier, maybe in Cambodia, we will start using Telegram too. And we also provide other service that may be not free, because this kind of service, we will have our staff go with you to the bank, to the post office, or to the city hall to register to your resident card, or making your book account or your telephone number. So it will be around 5,000 for 1 hour or for one objective. For example, if you would like our staff to go with you to the city hall for the visit station, maybe that will cost 5,000 yen. But I believe most of you can speak Japanese well and have the confidence to do it yourself. So if in that case, it's totally okay and we can just support you from an SNS channel. Okay, and the last thing, the rental room in Japan are normally 99% come with the empty room with no furniture or no electricity applicants at all. So the customer and the rentee will have to find it themselves. But I believe most of you may think that it's quite troublesome. You don't know where to buy, how to buy, and you don't want to speak to the staff about how to get them to your room or how ask for how to use it, right? So we also have the rental furniture service, which you can see the price is something about here. We provide from refrigerator, washing machine, microwave, bed, and desk and chairs, and etc. We also have television too for some of you that may want to study Japanese from the television channels. Okay, so if you move to Japan and you have find a room with us, you apply the room with us, and you don't want to find the furniture by yourself, maybe you can ask us more about the rental furniture service, and we will give you more information. And for line, you can add us as this contact Landhousing as EN, or you can email us as thailand@landhousing.co.jp. Okay, and this is an example of the furniture we can provide to our customer. So I believe if you guys listen to me until here, you may think that finding the rental room in Japan is quite troublesome and take much time and cost too much initial cost, right? So we think so too. So that's why we also run our other business, which is the share house for the exchange student. It functions like a dormitory that you can move in easily and you can communicate or exchange the culture with those in that share house too. And by using the share house, the initial cost can be much lower. So let me introduce you our Ban Lak Shinkwentji. Ban Lak in Thailand means sweet home. So maybe you will find it a sweet home too when you have a chance to Japan and using our Ban Lak service. So for now, we are having 4 Ban Lak in Tokyo and have the near plan to increase the number for around Tokyo and other provinces in the near future. In Tokyo, we have Shinkwentji, Nakano, Nakano-Chuo, and Oku, which is quite near Ueno stations. And this is the sample picture of the outside of Ban Lak Shinkwentji, and this is the map from the location to the train station Shinkwentji, which is around 10 minutes, which is quite the normal distance in Japan. It's around 800 meters. And this is the interior sample of Ban Lak Shinkwentji. So Ban Lak share house is different from rental room because we have the facility and the furniture and electrical applicants ready inside the house. So you don't have to buy anymore by yourself. You can use it, but you will have to use it with the other person too. But I don't think that is a problem at all. And this is a sample of the room. This is on the first room, and this is on the second room. You will also have your personal space. And when you get outside your room to go to the common space, you can have the conversation with the other person. You can exchange the story. You can exchange the cultural or something, or you can invite each other to have a party or something. It's all about how you plan for it. And this is the layout of the first floor and the second floor of our Ban Lak. So we will have total of 15 rooms, 7 on the first floor and 8 on the second floor. We will have 3 shower rooms and 4 toilets and 2 kitchens. And the rental price plus maintenance fee is just around 52,000 to 54,000. And we also have the television and refrigerator inside every room. So, and this is the list of Ban Lak stay situation now. As you can see, we are so popular that we have only 2 rooms available now. I wish that when you guys come to Japan, we will have more room available to escort all of you. And from Ban Lak Shinkoenji, you can go to Family Mart for around 4 minutes. You can go to Post Office for around 3 minutes, and to the fitness for 3 minutes. I'm so sorry that it is in Thai language, but okay, I will explain it in English, okay? And you can go to the park for like 6 minutes, and the department store is done for around 9 minutes. And rental fee of Ban Lak, as I say that the initial cost is much lower than normal rental room, so it can be your alternative choice. Our rental fee monthly is just around 38,000 and plus maintenance fee of around 15,000. And we don't have key money, we don't have agent fee because we run the Ban Lak ourselves. So we don't charge you the agent fee, and there are no needs of guarantor company, as we will be the one who guarantee you. You will have to pay just for fire insurance, as I said earlier, in case of earthquake or typhoon or any emergency. And the deposit of 1 month rental fee, which you will get it back when you move out of Ban Lak. And the last one is an optional fee. It is the bedding fee, because as you see from the picture earlier, we will have the bed for you, but we will still don't have the mattress and the bedding set. So if you would like to buy it yourself, maybe you can buy it from us for 8,800 yen, VAT included. But as I say, it's optional. If you would like to buy it yourself, you have your favorite color, favorite brand, that's also possible too. Okay, and for Ban Lak, sometime for the customer who stay more than 1 year, we will have a freelance promotion. Freelance means that if you stay 12 months or longer, and with 1 month freelance, it means you will pay totally on just 11 months or maybe 12 months if you stay 1 year and 1 month. So if you would like to hear more about our information, please reach to us and we can explain and provide you more information too. And this is the example of initial cost in case of room 302. The rental price is 45,000, maintenance is 15,000, and there will cost the cleaning fee that will clean your room when you move out, but we charge you in advance at the contract process. And the deposit, which you will get it back, the fire insurance, and the bedding fee, which if you would like us to provide it to you. So initial cost is just allow 2 months of your 2 or 3 months of your monthly expense. As I say, it's quite cheaper and must have more cost performance than normal rental room in Japan. So I would like to have Ban Lak as your alternative choice too. So that is all of my presentation today. I would like to say good luck for all of you that are looking for the chance to have an exchange program in Japan or finding the work in the near future. And if you would like us to support you on finding the room or another, giving you more information about living in Japan, in Tokyo or in any part of Japan, maybe you can reach to us and we are willing to give you more information. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for your presentations. It was clear, we have a clear understanding regarding that. So thank you very much. So right now we would like to move on to the Q&A sessions. So for every participant who have the question, so kindly drop it in the chat box. So yes, of course, we have received a few questions in the chat box right now. So the first question is regarding our participant would like to know about one service that whether he can receive it or not. So generally, when the participant arrives in Japan, so we would have the trouble contacting others because we don't have the internet and also the phone is not the SIM card is not working. So the question is there any service that bring the for the candidate, for example, the participant from the airport to the room?
Okay, thanks for the questions. But for about internet from the airport, we highly recommend the customer to find some pocket Wi-Fi by themselves because it's much more compact. And we can also pick up for the customer at the airport. But I truly believe that if they have a pocket Wi-Fi, and nowadays we have Google Map or some navigation application right? And in Japan, the map is quite accurate. So if they have an internet and they can get to the city from the airport by themselves, it can save a lot of time for themselves too, and for our staff. Maybe we can meet at the front of the building to give their key room, and I think that will also the more convenient way for the customer too.
Yes, thank you very much. So I just would like to clarify something so that so actually I think the participant would like to know, is there any service to pick them up from the airport? So for the house, yes, from your company, is there any service like that?
Yeah. Okay. So for the pickup service, we also have, and as I mentioned in the earlier presents, maybe that will cost our staff time also. So maybe that we will have to charge you 5,000 yen for the pickup. So that's why I highly recommend you to maybe prepare for pocket Wi-Fi for yourself, and looking for navigation application maybe can save more money and your time.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes. So right to the question, to the next question is the question would be is there any emergency contact in case that the candidate have the violence, some problem, conflict with the homeowner, so that he can contact you?
Yes. At the contract signing process, we will already explain the important part of the contract to English, and from now on maybe to Cambodian too. So the customer will understand the contract first before they sign the contract. And if after that, and when they live in the room and the house owner maybe violate the contract, maybe they can contact, or they can still contact us directly from Telegram and etc. And we will looking for the contract again to see if it's really violate to the contract, and we will help the customer to find the solution.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes. So let's move on to the next question that is regarding your service area. I think so. Does your company provide service for finding any room in any province or any prefecture in the Japan?
Of course, we can support for all around Japan. For example, in last month, we have find the room for Kyoto students for around 20 persons. We find a room for Kanagawa, Kawasaki for around 15. And for now, we have our customer who are looking for the room on Hokkaido and on Kyushu part as well. So not only in Tokyo, but if you have already choose the school you would like to go, you can easily ask us for more information, and we can support you easily.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, so right now we still have some time left. So if any participant would like to have a question, so please drop it in the chat box so that he will clarify what you are asking for, what you like some doubt that you have on also the worry, what you are worrying when you go to Japan. So kindly drop the question in the comment. So we are waiting for the question. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. So actually we have the one more question from the another platform, is that the question would be, what kind of preparations should our participant make before he go to Japan?
The question again, please.
So what kind of preparation should our participant prepare? So we asking for the preparation before he going to Japan.
You mean prepare for living in Japan, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So let me think. I believe there will not be any other necessary preparation that more than your self-belonging, and like for example, of course your passport. You don't lose your passport, and when you arrive at Japan, you will get the thing that called resident card, or in Japanese they are called sairukado. Yes, and this will be the identification card when you are in Japan, because you are the foreigner, and this card will work as your personal ID card. So don't lose this card too. As I say, maybe the first month of living in Japan may still have a little problem, like an internet and opening the book bank account and making new Japanese telephone number. But don't have to worry, because we will support all of those information and your service too. But as for preparation, maybe some for before you have the book account, maybe you have to prepare some cash in case that you can't open the book bank for the first month, and you have to pay the rental for the next month, because normally in Japan there will be the transfer system. Yes, but if there is some technical problem, like you still don't have your bank account, maybe we can talk with the owner to pay by another way. For example, deposit the cash into the ATM machine directly, or etc. And for telephone number, I don't for telephone number, I don't think there will be an preparation in advance, but I highly recommend all of you to make your telephone number as fast as possible when you arrive in Japan. Telephone number and book bank account, and maybe the Japanese stamp that called hanko. Yes. Some of you may want that too. So, and that hanko will also use as the signature of you. So if you have hanko, maybe it will be more convenience in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So actually we are receiving the next questions, but so I would like to read it out. So first, I'm sorry for the question that you might have already been mentioned in your presentations, but his question would be, is there any price that we need to pay beside renting house price? So example of what you said, what you have raised is like fire insurance, quick insurance, and we need to move out. When we need to move out, we need to pay cleaning price, something like that. So the question would be asking for any price that need to pay beside renting house price.
Yeah. Well, thanks for this question. This is very good question. Okay. So when I said about the fire insurance and something else, I mean the one-time payment that you will have to pay at the contract process only, but you don't have to pay it monthly at all. And yes, when you move out, you will have to pay for the cleaning fee too. And in some cases, they will have you to pay at the contract process. It is a cleaning fee for when you move out, but in some cases, the owner will have you to pay at the contract signing process. Okay, and for the case that not like that, when you move out, the owner will come to check the room, and if there is no damage at all, maybe he will just ask for the cleaning fee. But if there is other damage in the room, for example, you have break the air condition or the glasses or something else, maybe the owner have the right to charge you for more damage fee. Yes.
Thank you very much. All says yes or please wait a moment. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. So we have received any questions, but I would like to read it out. So the question is: the insurance payment will he get the insurance payment back? And how about the key money and the deposit money? Will he get it back? So yes, will it come back?
Okay, thank you. Okay, for the initial cost, the money that you will get it back will be only deposit money, and the key money will be like the money that say thank you for my room to the owner, so they will not give it back to you. It is quite special money in Japan, I understand, but you may wonder why. But yeah, maybe going in different country in different culture may get you and culture shock too. And for insurance, normally the fire insurance is the contract for 2 years, which is not equal to the rental contract. And in some cases, if you just have a plan to stay in that room for 1 year, you can get the refund of the last 1 year back. But you will have to contact to the insurance company and do the refunding process again. But if you stay 2 years, which is not totally to the contract rule of the room, you will not get your insurance back. You will get only your deposit money.
Yes, thank you very much for the answer.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And we would like to move on to the next question that we have received. So regarding the from your explanation after we finish the at the end of contract before we move out, so the owner will have to check the room whether is there any damage and a problem in the rooms. So
yes.
Question we would like to raise is that is there any staff from your company have come to support us in checking the room, for example, is there to confirm that is there any really damage with that?
Oh, thanks for the question. This is also the great question too. Okay, so unfortunately, when it comes to move out process, our company will take the role on contacting to the owner instead of you only. But when the owner come to check the room, maybe our staff have no right to get in with them. But we normally suggest our customer to take the photo of every part of the room at the day that they move in as an evidence that on the move out date, the owner can cheat on us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So we would like to move on to the next question is that well, for example, if I use your service and then after that, is there any follow-up process? For example, the monthly follow-up or is there any follow-up after I use your service?
Sorry for the question again, please.
So I would like to ask you regarding the follow-up. I mean that after I use your service, is there any contact to follow up whether like is there any problem with my rooms, those kind of follow-up things? So will your company provide those kind of service as well?
Yeah, of course, because we take care of our customer from the day before they are moving in Japan and until they move out. And if they move out and they would like to find other room in Japan, also we still support them. So after you have complete the contract sign and get the key and move into the room, you will still have our Telegram and our Line, right? So after that, you can still contact us or ask us any question on that SNS channel, and we will respond to you quickly.
Yes, that was a great answer for us as well. Thank you very much. And so finally, is there any recommendation or remark that you would like to give to our Cambodian students?
Wow. Well, I don't know what to say. Well, for myself, this is my first time coming to Cambodia, to Phnom Penh, and it was so exciting for the fair on the Friday. I saw that there are more than 300 of the students who would like to have an exchange program to Japan. So that's quite make me feel very exciting for that. I can help them find a room after this, but I maybe can help for more than 300 and for maybe more than 500 after this for looking the room in Japan. So I would like to just say good luck for all of you. I will share and I will wait for you in Japan. And if you have any problem or fighting for the room, or you don't know how to live in Japan, because sometimes they can be a little bit different from our ASEAN, you can easily reach to us and we will provide you more advice, more suggestions, and more information. And as I mentioned earlier, maybe you can mail to us at thailand@landhousing.co.jp, or if you guys having a Line application, you can add us as your friend. It will be @landhousing.en.
Yes, thank you very much for your presentation and also for your answer. So that was a great information for us as well. So thank you. And for the participant and everyone who joined in here, if you have any other further question or the doubt that you have, you can directly mail or so directly asking for the land housing company, or also if there's or you can contact the CJCC directly, so we will provide the answer to that as well. So thank you very much today. So thank you very much.
Thank you. See you again in Japan. Thank you.
See you again. Thank you very much. Yes, so that would be the end of the presentation from the Landhousing Co Ltd. So thank you very much, and I would like to move on to the next schedule of us. So the next we have the schedule for the Study in Japan Global Network Project in Asia OJEIC, that which has the office in Phnom Penh, and it will be provided presentation by Mr. Srun Lydavid. អញ្ចឹងសូមអរគុណទាំងអស់គ្នា អញ្ចឹងបន្ទាប់ខ្ញុំសូម move on ទៅ schedule យើងបន្ទាប់អញ្ចឹងអ្នកដែល present បន្ទាប់គឺលោក Srun Lydavid ដែលមកពីខាង Study in Japan Global Network Project in Asia and OJEIC អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមអញ្ជើញលោក Srun Lydavid ដើម្បីធ្វើបទបង្ហាញ so right now I would like to give the floor to Mr. Srun Lydavid, and I would like to invite you come to have the presentations. Thank you very much.
បាទសូមអរគុណលោកសេងហុកសូមចាំផ្លែតគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការ share slide សិន មួយទៀតគឺខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់ថាតើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចស្ដាប់សំឡេងខ្ញុំច្បាស់អត់ទេ
អូខេបងអាចស្ដាប់បានហើយអត់មានបញ្ហាអាចនៅខ្ញុំអាច
អូខេគឺ slide គឺខ្ញុំបានshare ហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំគឺសូមចាប់ផ្ដើមតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងសូមជម្រាបសួរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះ Srun Lydavid គឺជាបុគ្គលិកជំនួយការនៅការិយាល័យ OJEIC ភ្នំពេញដែលជាការិយាល័យផ្ដល់ប្រឹក្សាអំពីព័ត៌មានសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនអំពីសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនិងអាហារូបករណ៍សម្រាប់សិស្សនិស្សិតកម្ពុជាដែលគាត់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនអញ្ចឹងនៅថ្ងៃនេះផងដែរគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើបទបង្ហាញអំពីព័ត៌មានទូទៅអំពីការសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយនិងអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលសិស្សនិស្សិតកម្ពុជាយើងគាត់អាចដាក់ទៅបានដែលគឺព័ត៌មាននេះគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការបដោតសំខាន់ទៅលើព័ត៌មានសម្រាប់ថ្នាក់បញ្ញាបត្រដែលថ្នាក់ឧត្តមសិក្សានិងថ្នាក់ក្រោយឧត្តមសិក្សាតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងចំពោះអ្នកដែលគាត់បានចូលរួមកម្មវិធី Study in Japan Fair យើងកាលពីថ្ងៃទី14ជាលក្ខណៈ physical គាត់ប្រហែលជាបានទទួលព័ត៌មាននេះម្ដងហើយតែបើសិនជាមានចំណុចណាខ្លះដែលគាត់អត់បានទទួលឬក៏ចាប់អត់ទាន់គឺគាត់អាចស្ដាប់បទបង្ហាញរបស់ខ្ញុំម្ដងទៀតដើម្បីទទួលព័ត៌មានឲ្យបានល្អិតជាងនឹងទៀតអញ្ចឹងនេះគឺជាមេតិកានៅអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំនឹងនិយាយនៅថ្ងៃនេះដែលដំបូងគឺខ្ញុំសូមផ្ដោតនិយាយទៅលើព័ត៌មានទូទៅនៃការសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនសិនដែលមានតកតងអំពីប្រព័ន្ធនៃការអប់រំនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុននិងវិធីនៃការត្រៀមដើម្បីមុនទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនផងដែរអញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុននៅពេលដែលសិស្សនិស្សិតគាត់បានបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សានៅថ្នាក់វិទ្យាល័យឬក៏ថ្នាក់ទី12គាត់មានជម្រើសច្រើនដើម្បីបន្តការសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនដែលក្នុងនោះគឺគាត់អាចទៅសិក្សានៅខាង College of Technology រយៈពេល3ឆ្នាំដែលមុខជំនាញគឺភាគច្រើនគេផ្ដោតទៅលើខាងវិស្វកម្មហើយគាត់អាចទៅសិក្សានៅ Junior College ឬក៏ Professional Training College រយៈពេល2ឆ្នាំទៅតាមមុខជំនាញណាមួយដែលគាត់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ឬក៏គាត់អាចទៅសិក្សាថ្នាក់បញ្ញាបត្រនៅខាងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនតែម្ដងរយៈពេល4ឆ្នាំហើយនៅពេលដែលគាត់បញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាថ្នាក់វិទ្យាល័យហើយបញ្ញាបត្រហើយគឺគាត់អាចទៅចេញទៅធ្វើការតែម្ដងឬក៏គាត់អាចទៅសិក្សាបន្តទៀតនៅខាងថ្នាក់ក្រោយឧត្តមសិក្សាដូចជា Master រយៈពេល2ឆ្នាំឬក៏ PhD រយៈពេល3ទៅ4ឆ្នាំបន្តទៀតនេះគឺខ្ញុំធ្វើការបញ្យល់អំពីវិធីនៃការត្រៀមខ្លួនដើម្បីសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនអញ្ចឹងចំពោះចំណុចនេះខ្ញុំជឿជាក់ថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាប្រកាសជាធ្លាប់បានសួរទៅអ្នកជុំវិញខ្លួនហើយសួរទៅលើខ្លួនឯងដែរថាខ្ញុំចង់ទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនតើខ្ញុំគួរធ្វើម៉េចខ្លះគួរត្រៀមខ្លួនឲ្យគេខ្លះហើយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាប្រកាសជាវែងថាអត់ដឹងថាត្រៀមខ្លួនឲ្យគេមុនអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការណែនាំ4ចំណុចសំខាន់ដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវត្រៀមដែលទី1នោះគឺការដំណាក់កាលនៃការស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានហើយនឹងរៀបចំគម្រោងដែលខ្ញុំសូមណែនាំឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាប់ផ្ដើមរៀបចំគម្រោងស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានហ្នឹងគឺយ៉ាងហោចណាស់1ឆ្នាំមុននឹងដល់ថ្ងៃឡើងយន្តហោះទៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវការស្វែងរកព័ត៌មាននៃគេខ្លះក្នុងនោះគឺមានដូចជាព័ត៌មានតាក់ទងពីសាកលវិទ្យាល័យដែលមានបង្រៀនមុខជំនាញដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ទៅសិក្សាហើយលក្ខខណ្ឌនៃការចូលទៅសិក្សាក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនោះគឺមានតែគេខ្លះពីព្រោះសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនីមួយៗគឺគាត់មានលក្ខខណ្ឌខុសៗគ្នាហើយមួយទៀតគឺការបរិច្ឆេទនៃការដាក់ពាក្យថាគេផុតកំណត់នៃការដាក់ពាក្យថ្ងៃណាហើយឯកសារសំខាន់គឺគេត្រូវការឯកសារអ្វីខ្លះនៅពេលដែលអ្នកទាំងគ្នាដាក់ពាក្យហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺអ្នកទាំងគ្នាត្រូវការស្វែងរកទុកជាមុនជាចាំបាច់ហើយមួយទៀតផងដែរគឺខ្ញុំសូមផ្ដោតទៅលើអ្នកដែលគាត់ចង់ទៅសិក្សាខាងថ្នាក់ក្រោយឧត្តមសិក្សាដូចជា Master ឬក៏ PhD ហ្នឹងព័ត៌មានមួយទៀតដែលគាត់ត្រូវការស្វែងរកគឺព័ត៌មាននៃគ្រូដឹកនាំពីព្រោះពេលទៅសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនខាង Master ហើយ PhD គឺយើងត្រូវការមានគ្រូដឹកនាំជនជាតិជប៉ុនម្នាក់ដើម្បីគាត់ដឹកនាំទៅលើការស្រាវជ្រាវរបស់យើងទៅលើមុខជំនាញដែលយើងចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ទៅសិក្សាហើយនៅពេលដែលអ្នកគ្នាបានស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានហើយគឺអាចចាប់ដើមក្នុងការរៀបចំគម្រោងបានហើយទី2គឺការត្រៀមខ្លួនទៅលើសមត្ថភាពភាសារបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលខ្ញុំជឿថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាប្រកាសជាបានឮទៅតាមបទបង្ហាញមុនហើយគឺនៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺគាត់មានវគ្គបង្រៀនជា2ភាសាបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់រៀនជាភាសាជប៉ុននៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺត្រូវការសញ្ញាបត្រភាសាជប៉ុនហើយយ៉ាងហោចណាស់ពី N2 ឡើងទៅហើយអ្នកដែលគាត់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់សិក្សាជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសគឺត្រូវការមានសញ្ញាបត្រភាសាអង់គ្លេសផ្សេងដែលមានច្រើនដែលទូទៅគឺមានដូចជាសញ្ញាបត្រ TOEFL ឬក៏ IELTS ជាដើម ដែល TOEFL បន្ទុកត្រូវមានពី71ឡើងទៅហើយ IELTS ពី 5.5 ឡើងទៅហើយទី3នោះគឺឯកសារផ្សេងៗដែលមានបង្ហាញពីសមត្ថភាពនៃការសិក្សារបស់យើងដែលកន្លែងនេះគឺឯកសារមានច្រើនប្រភេទមែនទែនដែលក្នុងនោះគឺមានដូចជាប្រតិបត្តិទូរបស់យើងបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាចង់ទៅសិក្សានៅថ្នាក់បញ្ញាបត្រគឺត្រូវមានប្រតិបត្តិទូនៅថ្នាក់វិទ្យាល័យពីថ្នាក់ទី10ដល់ទី12ឬក៏បើសិនជាចង់ទៅសិក្សានៅខាង Master ខាងបញ្ញាបត្រជាន់ខ្ពស់ហើយថ្នាក់បណ្ឌិតនោះគឺត្រូវមានបន្ទុក GPA របស់យើងនៅថ្នាក់បញ្ញាបត្រពីឆ្នាំទី1ដល់ឆ្នាំទី4ហើយក្រៅពីនេះចំពោះអ្នកដែលគាត់ចង់សិក្សានៅខាង Master ដែរគឺគាត់ត្រូវមានជា research proposal ដែលភាសាខ្មែរហៅថាផែនការស្រាវជ្រាវដើម្បីដាក់ពាក្យស្នើសុំបង្ហាញថាយើងទៅសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនហ្នឹងគឺយើងចង់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់សិក្សាស្រាវជ្រាវទៅលើអ្វីហើយចំពោះអ្នកគាត់ចង់សិក្សាថ្នាក់បញ្ញាបត្រវិញគឺត្រូវមានបន្ទុក standardized test score ដែលការប្រឡងនេះគឺមានច្រើនប្រភេទដូចជា EJU ឬក៏ SAT ដែលជាការប្រឡងដោយតេស្តសមត្ថភាពចំណេះដឹងទូទៅរបស់យើងដូចជាខាងគណិតរូបគីមីឬក៏ជីវៈជាដើមអញ្ចឹងរហូតមកដល់ចំណុចទី3នេះគឺបានន័យថាអ្នកទាំងគ្នាបានទទួលព័ត៌មានហើយបានរៀបចំគម្រោងហើយគឺដល់ដំណាក់កាលទី4គឺដំណាក់កាលដាក់ពាក្យតែម្ដងការដាក់ពាក្យនេះគឺខុសគ្នាទៅតាមសាកលវិទ្យាល័យដែរដែលសាកលវិទ្យាល័យខ្លះគឺគាត់ទាមទារឲ្យយើងផ្ញើឯកសារតាមអនឡាញតាម website របស់គាត់ឬក៏សាកលវិទ្យាល័យខ្លះទៀតគឺគាត់ឲ្យយើងផ្ញើជាឯកសារផ្ទាល់ទៅតាមកប៉ាល់ឬក៏យន្តហោះតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាបានផ្ញើឯកសារហើយសាកលវិទ្យាល័យបានទទួលឯកសាររបស់អ្នកនរគ្នាហើយនឹងទទួលពួកគាត់នឹងធ្វើការ screening ទៅលើឯកសារទាំងអស់នោះហើយនឹងណាត់អ្នកនរគ្នាដើម្បីធ្វើការសម្ភាសន៍គឺ test interview អញ្ចឹងដល់ពេលដែលជាប់ test interview ហើយគឺបានន័យថាអ្នកនរគ្នាបានជាប់អាចទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនបានហើយដែលបន្តទៀតនេះគឺជាលក្ខខណ្ឌដើម្បីទៅសិក្សានៅខាងបញ្ញាបត្រនៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យប្រទេសជប៉ុនដែលលក្ខខណ្ឌគឺមានច្រើនប្រភេទមែនទែនដែលតែក្នុងនេះគឺលក្ខខណ្ឌទូទៅគឺបេក្ខជនគឺគាត់ត្រូវមានអាយុចាប់ពី18ឆ្នាំឡើងទៅហើយគឺគាត់ត្រូវបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាខាងអប់រំនៅមជ្ឈមសិក្សាទុតិយភូមិបានន័យថាគាត់បញ្ចប់ការសិក្សារយៈពេល12ឆ្នាំឬក៏បើសិនជាគាត់សិក្សានៅសាលាអន្តរជាតិមួយចំនួនសញ្ញាបត្រដែលគាត់ទទួលពីសាលានោះគឺត្រូវមានទទួលស្គាល់ដោយអន្តរជាតិដែរនេះគឺជា QR code ទៅកាន់គេហទំព័រដែលពួកយើងគិតថានឹងអាចជួយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាក្នុងការស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងព័ត៌មាននៃសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយនឹងព័ត៌មានផ្សេងៗទៀតដើម្បីទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចធ្វើការ scan ទៅលើ QR code នេះឥឡូវបានឬក៏ចាំទទួល slide នេះពីយើងនៅពេលក្រោយបានពីព្រោះពួកយើងនៅពេលដែលចប់កម្មវិធីនៅថ្ងៃនេះគឺយើងនឹងធ្វើការផ្ញើ slide ទាំងអស់នេះជូនអ្នកដែលគាត់ចូលរួមទៅតាម email តែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងបន្ទាប់ទៀតនេះគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការបញ្យល់អំពីវិធីក្នុងការស្វែងរកគ្រូដឹកនាំដែលដូចខ្ញុំបានបង្ហាញមុនហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងដើម្បីទៅសិក្សានៅខាងថ្នាក់ Master ហើយ PhD គឺយើងត្រូវការស្វែងរកគ្រូដឹកនាំជាមុនសិនទើបយើងអាចទៅសិក្សាបានដែលវិធីក្នុងការស្វែងរកគ្រូដឹកនាំនេះគឺមានច្រើនប្រភេទដែលក្នុងនោះគឺអ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចធ្វើការស្វែងសួរព័ត៌មានទៅលើគ្រូដឹកនាំតាមរយៈ search បងឬក៏អ្នកដែលគាត់កំពុងសិក្សាឬក៏បានបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សានៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយឬក៏អាចសួរព័ត៌មានទៅតាមគ្រូរបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែរពីព្រោះគ្រូខ្លះគឺគាត់មានទំនាក់ទំនងជាមួយគ្រូនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយទី2នោះគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចធ្វើការអានអត្ថបទនៃការស្រាវជ្រាវពីមុនដែលតាក់ទងទៅលើមុខជំនាញដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់សិក្សានោះហើយស្វែងរកគ្រូដឹកព័ត៌មានរបស់គ្រូដឹកនាំទៅតាមអត្ថបទស្រាវជ្រាវនោះក៏បានដែរទី3គឺការចូលរួមក្នុងកម្មវិធីសិក្ខាសាលាឬក៏កម្មវិធីប្រជុំអន្តរជាតិផ្សេងដែលតាក់ទងពីការសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយបើសិនជាវិធីទាំង3ទាំងលើអ្នកនរគ្នានៅតែអត់ទាន់អាចស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានគ្រូបានទេគឺអាចធ្វើការស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានគ្រូទៅតាមគេហទំព័រមួយចំនួនផងដែរដែលពួកយើងគឺសូមធ្វើការណែនាំគេហទំព័រ3ប្រភេទដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចប្រើប្រាស់បានទី1នោះគឺជាគេហទំព័ររបស់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនតែម្ដងដែលជាទូទៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺគាត់មានជាគេហទំព័រមួយដើម្បីផ្ទុកទិន្នន័យនៃអត្ថបទស្រាវជ្រាវរបស់សិស្សដែលសិក្សាក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់ពីមុនហើយក៏មានផ្ទុកទិន្នន័យនៃព័ត៌មានរបស់គ្រូដែលកំពុងបង្រៀននៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់ដែរ ដែលពួកយើងគឺសូមលើកឧទាហរណ៍របស់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យ Okayama ដែលបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នា scan ទៅលើ QR code ខាងលើនេះគឺអាចមើលព័ត៌មានរបស់គ្រូដែលគាត់កំពុងតែបង្រៀននៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យ Okayama បានមួយទៀតបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាអត់ទាន់បានស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានអត់ទាន់មានសាលាឬក៏សាកលវិទ្យាល័យណាមួយដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទេគឺអាចប្រើប្រាស់គេហទំព័រ research map នេះបានដែលជាគេហទំព័រមួយមានផ្ទុកទិន្នន័យនៃគ្រូហើយនិងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យទូទាំងប្រទេសជប៉ុនតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងវិធីនៃការប្រើប្រាស់គឺស្រួលទេបើសិនជាឧទាហរណ៍អ្នកនរគ្នាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់សិក្សាខាង business អ្នកនរគ្នាគ្រាន់តែវាយ keyword ទៅលើកន្លែង search ពាក្យ business ទៅគឺនឹងចេញជាឈ្មោះគ្រូតារាងឈ្មោះគ្រូដែលគាត់មានបង្រៀនឬក៏គាត់ធ្លាប់បង្រៀនហើយសិក្សាតាក់ទងពី business ហ្នឹងហើយក៏មានជាព័ត៌មានរបស់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់ដែរអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានគ្រូទៅតាមគេហទំព័រនេះបានដែរទី3គឺគេហទំព័រដែលមានផ្ទុកទិន្នន័យនៃការស្រាវជ្រាវពីមុនដូចជាគេហទំព័រ Shiny នេះជាដើមដែលជាគេហទំព័រល្បីមួយគឺអ្នកទាំងឲ្យអាចស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានគ្រូទៅតាមអត្ថបទស្រាវជ្រាវពីមុនដែរអញ្ចឹងរហូតមកដល់ដំណាក់កាលនេះបើនៅពេលដែលអ្នកទាំងបានស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានគ្រូហើយរកឃើញគ្រូដែលអ្នកទាំងចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ឲ្យគាត់ទទួលអ្នកទាំងទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់ហើយអ្នកទាំងអាចធ្វើការតាក់ទងទៅគាត់ដោយផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងដែលវិធីតាក់ទងនោះគឺជាទូទៅគេប្រើប្រាស់តាម email អ្នកទាំងអាច send ផ្ញើជា email ជូនទៅគ្រូម្នាក់នោះថាបង្ហាញថាយើងចង់ទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់ក្រោមការដឹកនាំរបស់គាត់ដែលមានភ្ជាប់ជាមួយនឹង CV ផែនការស្រាវជ្រាវប្រតិបត្តិទុកដែលមានបង្ហាញពី GPA របស់យើងហើយនឹងលិខិតអនុសាសន៍ដែលបានសរសេរដោយនាយកសាលាឬក៏គ្រូរបស់យើងដែលនៅសាលាចុងក្រោយដែលយើងបានទៅសិក្សានៅអញ្ចឹងព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់នេះគឺជាវិធីក្នុងការស្វែងរកគ្រូដឹកនាំដែលទី3គឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការបញ្យល់អំពីព័ត៌មាននៃការចាយវាយនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយនឹងអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលនិស្សិតកម្ពុជាយើងគាត់អាចដាក់ពាក្យទៅបានដំបូងគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការបកបញ្យល់អំពីថ្លៃសិក្សានៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនសិនបាននេះថ្លៃសាលាដែលនៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនគឺគាត់មានប្រភេទសាកលវិទ្យាល័យចំនួន3ប្រភេទដែល2ប្រភេទខាងលើជាប្រភេទរបស់រដ្ឋជាប្រភេទ national ហើយនិង local ដែលតម្លៃសិក្សារបស់គាត់គឺស្តៀងគ្នាទេនៅក្នុងមួយឆ្នាំគឺគាត់ត្រូវសិស្សគាត់ត្រូវបង់ប្រហែលជា$5,500ទៅ$6,000ក្នុងមួយឆ្នាំហើយចំពោះសាកលវិទ្យាល័យឯកជនវិញគឺតម្លៃខុសគ្នាទៅតាមប្រភេទសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនីមួយៗពីចន្លោះ$7,400ទៅដល់$21,500ហើយខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់ផងដែរគឺថ្លៃទាំងអស់នេះគឺសម្រាប់តែឆ្នាំទី1ប៉ុណ្ណោះដែលក្នុងឆ្នាំទី1ហ្នឹងគឺអ្នកទាំងគ្នាត្រូវបង់ថ្លៃសាលាក្នុងមួយឆ្នាំបូកជាមួយនឹងថ្លៃចុះឈ្មោះចូលរៀនអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលពីឆ្នាំទី2ទៅអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមិនត្រូវបង់ថ្លៃចុះឈ្មោះចូលរៀនទៀតទេអញ្ចឹងតម្លៃក្នុងមួយឆ្នាំនឹងត្រូវចុះទៅតាមនឹងដែរហើយមួយទៀតផងដែរបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមើលទៅលើថ្លៃសិក្សាទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងប្រកាសជាគិតថាតម្លៃទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺពិតជាថ្លៃមែនទែនពិបាកក្នុងការផ្គត់ផ្គង់ដើម្បីសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនអញ្ចឹងសូមអ្នកទាំងគ្នាកុំភ័យពីព្រោះនៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនគឺគាត់មានជាប្រព័ន្ធមួយបញ្ចុះតម្លៃថ្លៃសិក្សាឬក៏ free ថ្លៃសិក្សាតែម្ដងទៅដល់សិស្សនិស្សិតអន្តរជាតិដែលពួកគាត់អាចបញ្ចុះតម្លៃពី30%ទៅដល់100%ដោយមើលទៅលើស្ថានភាពហិរញ្ញវត្ថុរបស់សិស្សនោះឬក៏សមត្ថភាពសិក្សារបស់គាត់បានន័យថាបន្ទុករបស់គាត់នៅពេលសិក្សានៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់អញ្ចឹងឧទាហរណ៍ថាបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាបានទទួលការ discount 100% ទៅលើថ្លៃសិក្សានោះបានន័យថាតម្លៃទាំងអស់ដែលមានបង្ហាញនៅក្នុង slide នេះគឺនឹងคล้ายទៅជា0ហើយអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមិនត្រូវបង់ថ្លៃសាលាទេហើយក្រៅពីនេះក៏មានអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលផ្ដល់ដោយរដ្ឋាភិបាលហើយនិងសមាគមមូលនិធិផ្សេងៗក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនដែលគាត់មានផ្ដល់ជាអាហារូបករណ៍ពេញ 100% ឬក៏ប្រភេទអាហារូបករណ៍មួយផ្នែកដែលនេះគឺជាតារាងអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលនិស្សិតកម្ពុជាយើងគាត់អាចដាក់ពាក្យពីខ្មែរទៅបានតែម្ដងដែលផ្ដល់ដោយរដ្ឋាភិបាលហើយនិងសមាគមមូលនិធិនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនដែលទី1គឺ Make Scholarship ដែលអ្នកទាំងគ្នាខ្ញុំជឿជាក់ថាប្រកាសជាបានស្ដាប់បទបង្ហាញរបស់គាត់នៅវគ្គមុនហើយក្រៅពីនេះក៏មានជា Scholarship អាហារូបករណ៍មកពីសមាគម JDS ADB program ដែលជាប្រភេទអាហារូបករណ៍ពេញសម្រាប់ថ្នាក់ Master ឬក៏អាហារូបករណ៍ Jaso Reservation program ដែលជាអាហារូបករណ៍ ផ្ដល់ជាទឹកប្រាក់ឧបត្ថម្ភក្នុងមួយខែ 48,000 yen សម្រាប់សិស្សដែលគាត់បង់ថវិកាខ្លួនឯងទៅសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយក៏មានអាហារូបករណ៍ JPSS ដែរដែលជាប្រភេទអាហារូបករណ៍ពេញក៏មានមួយផ្នែកក៏មានហើយចំពោះព័ត៌មានលម្អិតនៃអាហារូបករណ៍នីមួយៗអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចមើលទៅលើគេហទំព័រដែលមាននៅខាងស្ដាំដៃនៃ slide នេះគឺយើងនឹង send slide ជូនអ្នកនរគ្នានៅពេលក្រោយបានហើយនេះគឺជាតារាងអាហារូបករណ៍សម្រាប់ដែលផ្ដល់ដោយសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនតែម្ដងដែលព័ត៌មានលម្អិតគឺអាចមើលទៅក្នុងគេហទំព័រនៅខាងស្ដាំដៃនេះបាននៅពេលក្រោយដែរហើយមួយទៀតក៏ខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការណែនាំអំពីតារាងអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលតារាងនេះគឺមានព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍ទាំងអស់តែម្ដងសម្រាប់សិស្សនិស្សិតបរទេសគឺមានទាំងអាហារូបករណ៍ផ្ដល់ដោយរដ្ឋាភិបាលអាហារូបករណ៍ដោយមូលនិធិហើយមានទាំងអាហារូបករណ៍ផ្ដល់ដោយរដ្ឋាភិបាលក្នុងតំបន់ដែលព័ត៌មានគឺសម្រាប់ឆ្នាំ 2022 និង 2023 អ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចធ្វើការ scan slide ខាងឆ្វេងដែលពណ៌ទឹកក្រូចនេះគឺសម្រាប់ព័ត៌មានជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសចឹងមួយទៀតគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការបង្ហាញអំពីវិធីក្នុងការសន្សំថវិកានៅពេលសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនដែរគឺការជ្រើសរើសទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងតំបន់ដែលមិនមែនជាទីក្រុងធំៗចឹងការចាយវាយប្រចាំខែនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺខុសគ្នាទៅតាមទីក្រុងនីមួយៗបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងទីក្រុងធំៗដូចជាតូក្យូអូសាកាឬក៏ទីក្រុងក្យូតូជាដើមការចាយវាយនឹងមានការថ្លៃមែនទែនដែលអាចឈានទៅដល់$1,000ក្នុងមួយខែនោះអញ្ចឹងដើម្បីចំណាយថវិកាតិចជាងហ្នឹងខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការណែនាំអ្នកនរគ្នាទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងតំបន់ទីក្រុងដែលមានទំហំមធ្យមដែលការចាយវាយគឺនឹងចុះទៅតាមនឹងដែរហើយក្នុងមួយខែអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចសន្សំអាចរហូតដល់$200 ទៅ$300នោះមួយទៀតសិស្សអន្តរជាតិគឺគាត់អាចធ្វើការងារក្រៅម៉ោងដើម្បីគ្រប់គ្រងជីវភាពប្រចាំថ្ងៃពេលសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនបានដែរដោយឥឡូវនេះគឺសិស្សអន្តរជាតិដែលគាត់កំពុងសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនដោយថវិកាខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងគឺគាត់មាន76%ឯណោះដែលគាត់កំពុងធ្វើការងារក្រៅម៉ោងហើយក្នុងមួយខែគឺគាត់អាចរកបានប្រាក់ប្រហែលជា$59,000 yen ដែលគិតជាលុយដុល្លារស្មើ$400ដែលចំនួនទឹកប្រាក់ប៉ុណ្នេះគឺអាចគ្រប់គ្រងជីវភាពប្រចាំខែរបស់គាត់ប្រហែលជាពាក់កណ្ដាលឬក៏75%នៃការចាយវាយសរុបរបស់គាត់ក៏ប៉ុន្តែគឺខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការណែនាំអ្នកនរគ្នាដែរគឺសូមកុំឲ្យធ្វើការងារក្រៅម៉ោងលើសម៉ោងហើយអត់ឲ្យប៉ះពាល់ដល់ការសិក្សារបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាគឺក្នុងមួយអាទិត្យកុំឲ្យធ្វើការលើសពី28ម៉ោងហើយក្នុងមួយថ្ងៃសូមកុំធ្វើលើស8ម៉ោងពីព្រោះបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាបានធ្វើការលើសម៉ោងឬក៏ខុសច្បាប់នៅអ្វីដែលគេបានកំណត់គឺនឹងអាចនឹងប៉ះពាល់ទៅដល់វីសារបស់អ្នកទាំងគ្នាហើយអាចនឹងពិបាកចូលទៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុននៅពេលក្រោយបានចឹងរហូតមកដល់ចំណុចនេះខ្ញុំជឿជាក់ថាអ្នកទាំងគ្នាប្រកាសជាទទួលបានព័ត៌មានច្រើនអំពីការសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយចឹងខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការណែនាំគេហទំព័រមួយចំនួនដែលយើងគិតថានឹងជួយអ្នកទាំងគ្នាក្នុងការស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានបន្ថែមទៀតដែលគេហទំព័រ2នេះគឺ JICA Study in Japan website ហើយនិង Japan Study Support website ជាគេហទំព័រដែលទទួលស្គាល់ដោយរដ្ឋាភិបាលជប៉ុនហើយបង្កើតឡើងដើម្បីជួយគ្រប់គ្រងសិស្សអន្តរជាតិដែលគាត់កំពុងសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនឬក៏គាត់មានបំណងចង់ទៅសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនក្នុងគេហទំព័រទាំងពីរនេះគឺគាត់មិនមែនមានត្រឹមតែព័ត៌មានរបស់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យនិងអាហារូបករណ៍ប៉ុណ្ណោះទេគឺគាត់មានពន្យល់អំពីជីវភាពទូទៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនថាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺយើងអាចធ្វើអ្វីខ្លះវិធីក្នុងការធ្វើដំណើរមានអ្វីខ្លះហើយក្នុងការចាយវាយប្រចាំខែគឺត្រូវការចាយវាយប្រមាណគឺព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងមាននៅក្នុង website ទាំងពីរនេះហើយក្រៅពីនេះក៏មានជាគេហទំព័រមួយគឺ Study in Japan Global Network Project ដែលជាគេហទំព័ររបស់ project របស់ office យើងតែម្ដងគឺបង្កើតឡើងដើម្បីសម្រាប់សិស្សនៅអាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍យើងដែលមានជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសភាសាជប៉ុនហើយក៏ភាសាខ្មែរក៏មានដែរហើយ project យើងក៏មានជា Instagram page ហើយនិង Facebook page ផងដែរហើយក្រៅពីនេះនៅ office OJEIC យើងផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងក៏មានជា Facebook page ហើយនិង Telegram page ដែរដែលនៅពេលដែលមានព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍ថ្មីហើយព័ត៌មានតាក់ទងពីជីវភាពទូ ទូទៅប្រចាំថ្ងៃក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយពេលយើងនឹងរៀបចំសិក្ខាសាលាថ្មីគឺយើងនឹងបង្ហោះទៅលើ Facebook page តែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចធ្វើការ like page Facebook របស់យើងហើយដាក់ see first ដើម្បីទទួលព័ត៌មានកាន់តែលឿនជាងមុនទៀតអញ្ចឹងក្រៅពីនេះបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ធ្វើការប្រឹក្សាសួរព័ត៌មានមួយទល់នឹងមួយរបស់ជាមួយយើងគឺអាចមក office យើងនៅពេលក្រោយបានដែលម៉ោងធ្វើការយើងពីម៉ោង9ដល់ម៉ោង5ពីថ្ងៃច័ន្ទដល់ថ្ងៃសុក្រដែល office យើងមានទីតាំងនៅបន្ទប់សាធារណៈលេខ1ជាន់ផ្ទាល់ដីនៃអគារ CJCC ដែលការប្រឹក្សារបស់យើងគឺផ្ដល់ free ទាំងអស់គឺពួកយើងមិនគិតថវិកាអ្វីឡើយឬក៏អាចធ្វើការតាក់ទងមកលេខទំនាក់ទំនងដូចជាទូរស័ព្ទ Telegram ឬក៏ email ដែលមាននៅលើ slide ខាងលើនេះចឹងបទបង្ហាញពីខាងខ្ញុំគឺអស់តែប៉ុណ្ណឹងប៉ុន្តែមុននឹងចូលទៅដល់វគ្គសំណួរចម្លើយគឺខ្ញុំសូមពេលរបស់អ្នកនរគ្នាប្រហែលជា5នាទីដើម្បីជួយបំពេញsurvey អង្កេតរបស់យើងដោយអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចធ្វើការ scan ទៅលើ QR code នៅលើ slide ខាងលើនេះពីព្រោះនៅពេលក្រោយទៀតគឺយើងនឹងធ្វើការផ្ញើ slide ជូនដល់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាទៅតាម email ដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាបានបំពេញឲ្យយើងនៅលើ survey នេះដែរអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមពេលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាប្រហែលជា5នាទីបាទសូមអរគុណ
បាទសូមអរគុណបាទអញ្ចឹងសូមអរគុណសម្រាប់ការធ្វើបទបង្ហាញហើយក៏សូមជាការស្នើសុំទៅកាន់អ្នកចូលរួមទាំងអស់គ្នាដែរអញ្ចឹងសូម scan នៅលើ QR code ហ្នឹងហើយជួយធ្វើជាមួយនឹង survey ទៅដល់ខាង OJEIC ផងដែរហើយយើងសូមពេលប្រហែលជា2ទៅ3នាទីបន្ទាប់មកគឺយើងនឹងចូលទៅកាន់ Q&A session សូមអរគុណបាទសូមអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងសូមបន្តនៅកម្មវិធីបណ្ដាហើយសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលអាចធ្វើជាមួយនឹង survey ហ្នឹងគឺសូម scan បណ្ដាទៅហើយយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមជាមួយនឹងការសំណួរជាបណ្ដាអញ្ចឹងសូមអ្នកដែលមានសំណួររេសរសេរនៅសំណួររបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានៅក្នុង chat box បានហើយខ្ញុំសូមរំខានបន្តិចទៀតដែរដោយសារតែមុនហ្នឹងគឺឃើញមានអ្នកប្រហែលជា participant គាត់លើក raise hand នៅក្នុងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងគាត់អាចតម្លែងសំណួរនៅក្នុង chat box បានឬក៏គាត់គាត់អាចចង់សួរផ្ទាល់អាចលើកជាសំណួរផ្ទាល់ក៏បានដែរគឺបងអាចនិយាយបានគឺពួកខ្ញុំនឹងឲ្យបងនិយាយទៅហើយគាត់នឹងឆ្លើយសំណួរខាងនឹងវិញ អូខេអញ្ចឹងអរគុណច្រើនប្រហែលជាអ្នក respond ផែនមុននឹងគាត់អត់បានគាត់អត់បានសួរអត់ហ៊ានសួរទេអញ្ចឹងឥឡូវគឺខ្ញុំសូម move on ទៅ Q&A session បណ្ដាហើយសូមrepeat ម្ដងទៀតសូមបើសិនជាអ្នកអាចជួយធ្វើជា survey សូមចូល scan QR code ឬក៏មានចុច link ដែលខាងspeaker representative គាត់បាន send link ចូលនៅក្នុង chat ហ្នឹងគឺដើម្បីជាការធ្វើ survey អញ្ចឹងដំបូងខ្ញុំសូម move ទៅខាងសំណួរទី1ដែលបានរៀបឡើងនៅក្នុង chat របស់យើងគឺទី1តើសេវាកម្មដែលខាង office បងផ្ដល់ឲ្យហ្នឹងគឺសម្រាប់តែសិស្សដែលគាត់ pay លុយជាង tuition គាត់ private ទៅខ្លួនឯងឬក៏សម្រាប់គ្រប់សិស្សទាំងអស់
បាទសម្រាប់សំណួរទី1នេះគឺ office របស់យើងគឺផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មាន ផ្ដល់សេវាកម្ម consultation ប្រឹក្សាហ្នឹងគឺដល់សិស្សទាំងអស់គ្នាតែម្ដងបើសិនជាគាត់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ទៅសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនដោយថវិកាតែខ្លួនឯងក៏គាត់អាចមក office យើងសួរសំណួរបានអំពីវិធីដាក់ពាក្យថាសាលាណាល្អគឺគាត់អាចមកសួរយើងបានឬក៏គាត់ចង់ទទួលបានអាហារូបករណ៍អីក៏គាត់អាចមកសួរព័ត៌មានមកខាងយើងបានដែរបាទយើងផ្ដល់ជូនទាំងអស់តែម្ដង
បាទអរគុណច្រើន
អូខេ
បាទហើយមុនហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំទទួលបានសំណួរមួយទៀតពីខាង platform មួយផ្សេងទៀតដែរអញ្ចឹងគឺដោយសារតែមុនហ្នឹងឃើញខាងបងមានចូលជាមួយនឹងខាងប្រភេទសាលាដែលមានថ្លៃថវិកាថ្លៃសាលាគាត់ខុសគ្នាអញ្ចឹងណាពី 5,000 ជាងទៅឬក៏ 6,000 ជាងទៅអញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងគឺមាន national school ហើយនឹងមាន local public school ហើយនឹងមាន private school អញ្ចឹងតើតោះconcept នៅសាលាហ្នឹងគឺតើគោលពួកគាត់ខុសគ្នាមកយើង
ជាទូទៅនៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនប្រភេទ national ហើយ local គឺជាសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគ្រប់គ្រងដោយរដ្ឋាភិបាលតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងតម្លៃរបស់ពួកគាត់គឺថេគឺស្មើគ្នាសុទ្ធសឹងតែទាំងអស់ហើយចំពោះប្រភេទឯកជនវិញគឺដោយសារគាត់គ្រប់គ្រងដោយស្ថាប័នឯកជនអញ្ចឹងទៅតម្លៃគឺខុសគ្នាទៅតាមការកំណត់របស់ស្ថាប័នពួកគាត់បើសិនជាពួកគាត់ជាសាកលវិទ្យាល័យឯកជននៅក្នុងតំបន់ធំៗតម្លៃសិក្សានឹងត្រូវថ្លៃទៅតាមប្រភេទទីក្រុងដែរ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណច្រើនហើយក៏សូមទៅសំណួរបន្ទាប់ទៀតដែលឥឡូវគឺយើងមាននៅក្នុង text box ហ្នឹងហ្មងអញ្ចឹងគឺសំណួរលើកឡើងហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ចង់សួរពីខាង office OJEIC ហ្នឹងតើខាង office របស់បងផ្ទាល់គឺផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានប្រភេទណាទៅកាន់អ្នកដែលចូលរួមនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងណា
បាទជាទូទៅ office ពួកយើងគឺផ្ដោតសំខាន់ជាងគេគឺព័ត៌មានអំពីវិធីនៃការដាក់ពាក្យទៅកាន់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យហើយនឹងអាហារូបករណ៍បើសិនជាយើងខាងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យណាមួយឬក៏មូលនិធិណាមួយដែលគាត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមទទួលអាហារូបករណ៍ពីសិស្សនៅអាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍ឬក៏ពីប្រទេសខ្មែរយើងគឺយើងនឹងធ្វើការបង្ហោះទៅលើ Facebook យើងឬក៏ Telegram អំពីព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍ហ្នឹងហើយក្រៅពីនេះបើសិនជាពួកគាត់អត់ច្បាស់ថាពួកគាត់ចង់សិក្សាទៅលើមុខជំនាញអីឬក៏ពួកគាត់មានមុខជំនាញដែលគាត់ចង់សិក្សាតែគាត់អត់ដឹងថាសាកលវិទ្យាល័យមួយណាល្អក៏គាត់អាចមកសួរព័ត៌មានពីយើងបានដែរ
អូអរគុណច្រើនបងហើយខ្ញុំសូមសួរទៅលើនេះតិចបន្តិចទៀតដែរក្នុងលក្ខខណ្ឌថាឧទាហរណ៍ថា candidate ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់មានសាលាដែលគាត់ចង់ទៅហើយគាត់សួរនាំគាត់ដឹងជាមួយ procedure ហើយប៉ុន្តែតើតើជាមួយនឹងការ compile ឯកសាររបស់គាត់ការរៀបចំអីហ្នឹងបើសិនជាគាត់មានជា concern អីអាចសួរទៅខាងបងផ្ទាល់ជាការ consultation បានទេបង
បាទគឺគាត់អាចមកសួរខាងយើងបាន
អូខេអរគុណច្រើនបងហើយខ្ញុំមានជាសំណួរមួយទៀតដែលនៅក្នុង platform មួយផ្សេងមួយទៀតផងដែរគឺតើតើជាមួយខាងឧទាហរណ៍ថាបើសិនជា candidate គាត់មាន list ចង់ថាគាត់មានកន្លែងដែលគាត់ចង់ទៅមានតំបន់ដែលគាត់ចង់ទៅអញ្ចឹងខាងបងមានជា list ថានៅក្នុងតំបន់ហ្នឹងគឺមានអាហារូបករណ៍អីខ្លះមានសាលាខ្លះមាន list ជាឲ្យសម្រាប់មាន list ប្រភេទហ្នឹងឲ្យទៅកាន់ candidate វិញដែរ
ចំពោះ office យើងឥឡូវវិញគឺយើងមានជា list ដែរតែមិនមែនជា list អាហារូបករណ៍ទៅតាមតំបន់នីមួយៗទេដូចជាអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំបានបង្ហាញនៅក្នុង slide ខាងលើហ្នឹងគឺ list ហ្នឹងគឺព័ត៌មានរបស់អាហារូបករណ៍ទាំងអស់តែម្ដងហើយក្រៅពីនេះក៏មានជា list ដែលអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលបែងចែកទៅតាមប្រភេទនីមួយៗអាហារូបករណ៍ណាសម្រាប់ទៅខាងថ្នាក់បញ្ញាបត្រអាហារូបករណ៍ណាសម្រាប់ទៅខាង master ឬក៏ PhD ហើយអាហារូបករណ៍ណាទៀតដែលគាត់ឲ្យយើង 100% ពេញហើយខ្លះទៀតគឺគាត់ឲ្យតែមួយផ្នែកដែលមួយផ្នែកហ្នឹងគឺជួនកាលគាត់ឲ្យជាលុយឧបត្ថម្ភដល់យើងប្រចាំខែជួនកាលគាត់ឲ្យ free ថ្លៃសាលាយើងនឹងទៅតាមហ្នឹងហើយបាទក្រៅពីនេះក៏យើងមានជា list អាហារូបករណ៍ដែលមានបង្រៀនជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសតែម្ដងពីព្រោះសិស្សនិស្សិតពីខ្មែរយើងទៅគឺមានភាគច្រើនដែលគាត់ចង់ទៅសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសទៅតាមមុខជំនាញរបស់គាត់អញ្ចឹងក៏យើងមានជា list ហ្នឹងដែលថានៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យណាគាត់មានបង្រៀនវគ្គសិក្សារបស់គាត់ជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសគឺគាត់អាច search តាម list ហ្នឹងបាន
បាទសូមអរគុណច្រើនឥឡូវយើងបានសំណួររៀងច្រើនដែរអញ្ចឹងគឺសូមទៅសំណួរបន្ទាប់គឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាងដំបូងគឺដោយសារតែគាត់ជាសិស្សអ្នកចូលរួមហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ជាសិស្សអញ្ចឹងទៅគឺចង់សួរពីរបស់បងតែធ្វើការពីម៉ោងប្រហែលទៅម៉ោងប្រហែលហើយតកតងជាមួយនឹងក្នុងថ្ងៃចុងសប្តាហ៍តើបងបើក office ដែរអត់
ចំពោះ office យើងគឺយើងបើកចាប់ពីថ្ងៃច័ន្ទរហូតដល់ថ្ងៃសុក្រហើយម៉ោងដែលយើងទទួលសួរសំណួរនោះគឺពីម៉ោង 9 ដល់ម៉ោង 5 រសៀលតែចំពោះ ថ្ងៃចុងសប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃសៅរ៍អាទិត្យវិញគឺពួកយើងអត់មានទទួលសំណួរទេបើសិនជាពួកគាត់ឆាតមកតាម Telegram ឬក៏ email របស់យើងទៅតាមថ្ងៃចុងសប្តាហ៍គឺយើងអាចនឹង reply ទៅគាត់វិញនៅថ្ងៃច័ន្ទឬក៏ថ្ងៃអង្គារដែរ
យើងទទួលជា consultation នៅពេលដែលគាត់សញ្ជាតិ Telegram ឬក៏ជា Facebook មកណាបងអូខេអរគុណច្រើនហើយមានអ្នកទៀតដែលគាត់លើកសំណួរឡើងថាគាត់អត់ចេះជប៉ុនទេអញ្ចឹងគាត់អាចរៀននៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនបានអត់
បាទជាទូទៅនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនបើសិនឧទាហរណ៍ថាបើសិនជាគាត់បានទទួលអាហារូបករណ៍ពីរដ្ឋាភិបាលឬក៏មូលនិធិណាមួយបើសិនជាអាហារូបករណ៍នោះតម្រូវឲ្យគាត់ទៅសិក្សាវគ្គសិក្សាជាភាសាជប៉ុនអញ្ចឹងមុននឹងគាត់អាចចូលទៅវគ្គសិក្សានោះផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងគេតែងតែមានវគ្គសិក្សាវឹកហាត់ភាសាជប៉ុនយើងសិនរយៈពេល6ខែឬក៏1ឆ្នាំដើម្បីត្រៀមសមត្ថភាពសិស្សមុននឹងចូលទៅសិក្សាមុខជំនាញរបស់គាត់តែម្ដងតែបើសិនជាវគ្គខ្លះគឺគាត់មិនតម្រូវឲ្យយើងរៀនភាសាជប៉ុនទេគឺគាត់អត់ចាំបាច់រៀនភាសាជប៉ុនក៏បានដែរក៏ប៉ុន្តែគឺខ្ញុំសូមណែនាំគាត់ដែរមុននឹងទៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនបើសិនជាអាចគឺគាត់អាចរៀនភាសាជប៉ុនត្រៀមខ្លះពីខ្មែរទៅពីព្រោះអ្វីបើតែវគ្គសិក្សាគឺអត់ត្រៀមទាភាសាជប៉ុនទេតែក្នុងជីវភាពប្រចាំថ្ងៃគឺពួកគាត់ត្រូវការប្រើប្រាស់ភាសាជប៉ុនដើម្បីដូចឧទាហរណ៍ថាពេលគាត់ទៅទិញអីវ៉ាន់ពេលគាត់ធ្វើដំណើរតាមរថភ្លើងអីគឺគេទាមទារភាសាជប៉ុនដែរដើម្បីឲ្យងាយស្រួលក្នុងការធ្វើដំណើរបាទអរគុណ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនជាងជីវីនៅពេលដែលទៅហើយក៏បានក្នុងការធ្វើ communication មួយពួកគាត់
ហ្នឹងហើយ
អញ្ចឹងបងហើយតកតងសុំមកទៅសំណួរបន្ទាប់គឺតកតងជាមួយព័ត៌មានរបស់ពីខាងក្រុមហ៊ុន GP អស់ពីបងហ្នឹងឯងអញ្ចឹងគឺក្រៅពីព័ត៌មានរបស់ខាងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យហើយនឹងសំដៅគឺខាង Bachelor Degree ហើយនឹងខាង Master Degree ហ្នឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងផ្នែក High School ផ្នែកវិទ្យាល័យហ្នឹងគឺបងមានជា consultation សម្រាប់ពួកគាត់ដែរអត់
ចំពោះចំណុចនេះផងដែរខាងខ្ញុំសូមអធិស្ឋានគឺពួកយើងអត់មានផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានខាងវិទ្យាល័យទេក៏ប៉ុន្តែព័ត៌មានក្រៅពីនេះគឺឧទាហរណ៍បើគាត់ចង់សិក្សាជំនាញណាមួយតែផ្ដោតលើជំនាញហ្នឹងគឺយើងមានផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានតាក់ទងពីJunior College of Technology ឬក៏ Specialized Training ដែលពួកយើងបានបង្ហាញដែលខ្ញុំបានបង្ហាញទៅលើ slide ខាងមុខហ្នឹង
បាទអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំសូមហៅទៅសំណួរមួយចិត្តដែលយើងមានឃើញនៅក្នុងឆានរបស់យើងហើយអញ្ចឹងគាត់ថាដូចមុនហ្នឹងគឺបងបានលើកឡើងថាគាត់ប្រហែលជាទៅរក private scholarship នៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុននៅពេលដែលគាត់ទៅដល់ជប៉ុនហើយគាត់រក private scholarship គឺស្រួលជាងពេលគាត់ព្យាយាមរក scholarship នៅក្នុងប្រទេសខ្មែរយើងអញ្ចឹងគឺសូមមកវិញថាបងមានជា suggestion អីនៅក្នុងការរក private scholarship នៅពេលដែលគាត់ទៅដល់ប្រទេសជប៉ុនហ្នឹង
អូខេនេះគឺជាសំណួរមួយល្អហើយក៏ជាវិធីមួយល្អហើយងាយស្រួលសម្រាប់គាត់ដែរពីព្រោះការរកអាហារូបករណ៍ពីខ្មែរទៅគឺពិបាកហើយមានអាហារូបករណ៍តិចហើយបើសិនជាធ្វើដូចអ្វីដែលគាត់បានលើកឡើងមកគឺយើងបង់លុយទៅសិក្សានៅក្នុងមួយឆ្នាំដំបូងហើយទៅស្វែងរកព័ត៌មាននៃអាហារូបករណ៍នៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺងាយស្រួលជាងតែចំពោះចំណុចនេះគឺខ្ញុំសូមអធិស្ឋានដែរខាងយើងឥឡូវគឺយើងអត់ទាន់មានព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលគាត់ផ្ដល់ទៅអ្នកដែលគាត់កំពុងនៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនទេគឺយើងមានតែព័ត៌មានសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលគាត់កំពុងតែសិក្សាដែលគាត់នៅប្រទេសខ្មែរហើយគាត់ចង់ដាក់ពាក្យពីខ្មែរទៅតែបើសូមកុំភ័យគឺព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់នេះគឺពួកយើងនឹងធ្វើការស្វែងរកហើយឆែកនៅពេលក្រោយគឺគាត់អាចមក office យើងដើម្បីសួរព័ត៌មានពេលក្រោយបាន
អរសូមអរគុណច្រើន
ចំពោះចំណុចនេះគឺខ្ញុំអាចសូមបន្ថែមទៀតបាទហ្នឹងហើយចំពោះព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍ដែលមាននៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺខ្ញុំគិតថានៅក្នុងតារាងដែលខ្ញុំបានបង្ហាញនៅក្នុង slide មុនហ្នឹងគឺតារាងពណ៌ទឹកក្រូចដោយសារក្នុងតារាងនេះគឺជាតារាងដែលមានព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍ទាំងអស់តែម្ដងសម្រាប់សិស្សបរទេសសិស្សអន្តរជាតិអញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំជឿជាក់ថាប្រកាសជាមានព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍ខ្លះដែលគាត់អាចដាក់ពាក្យពេលដែលគាត់នៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនបានអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលខ្ញុំផ្ញើ slide ជូនគាត់នៅពេលក្រោយគឺគាត់អាចឆែកមើលព័ត៌មានលម្អិតទៅតាមនឹងបាន
បងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមសួរតកតងជាមួយនឹងសំណួរមួយនឹងផងដែរឥឡូវឧទាហរណ៍ថាបើសិនជាគាត់នៅខាងជប៉ុនហើយគាត់មានចង់ consult តកតងជាមួយរឿងថាគាត់រក private scholarship ហ្នឹងតែគាត់បងមានជា advice ថាគាត់អាចទៅរកខាងណាដើម្បីជា consultation សម្រាប់ តែគាត់ pro private scholarship ហ្នឹងបាត់ទេ
ចំពោះព័ត៌មានដែលមានផ្ដល់នៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនខ្ញុំជឿថាព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់នេះគឺមានផ្ដល់ដោយសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់ដែលនៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនគាត់តែងតែមាន department មួយដែលបង្កើតឡើងសម្រាប់ជួយគ្រប់គ្រងដល់និស្សិតបរទេសដែលមានខាង department ហ្នឹងគឺមានផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានគ្រប់គ្រងដល់និស្សិតបរទេសហើយគឺគាត់មានបង្រៀនថ្នាក់ភាសាជប៉ុនផ្សេងៗអញ្ចឹងទៅក្នុងនោះក៏មានគាត់មានផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានទាក់ទងពីអាហារូបករណ៍ដែរអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងគ្នាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ដឹងព័ត៌មានអាហារូបករណ៍គឺអាចទៅសួរនៅក្នុង department គាត់បាន
បាទអរគុណច្រើន
បាទ
អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមទៅសំណួរបន្តមួយទៀតដែលយើងឃើញនៅក្នុងទេសបទហ្នឹងដែរគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងការ transfer មានន័យថានៅពេលដែលយើងរៀននៅ University នៅខ្មែរយើងបានដល់ឆ្នាំទី2ក៏សុទ្ធថាយើងអាច transfer ទៅ University នៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនដែលគាត់រៀនបន្តឆ្នាំទី3បានអត់
បាទចំពោះចំណុចនេះគឺខ្ញុំអាចនិយាយបានថាវាជាការពិបាកមែនទែនដើម្បី transfer ពីសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនៅខ្មែរយើងហើយដើម្បីសិក្សានៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនពីព្រោះទូទៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺគាត់អត់មានទទួលការ transfer នេះទេគឺមានតែមួយចំនួនតូចប៉ុណ្ណោះអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាគាត់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ transfer ខ្ញុំសូមធ្វើការណែនាំថាគាត់អាចធ្វើការស្វែងរកទៅលើសាកលវិទ្យាល័យណាមួយដែលគាត់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ហើយសាកសួរទៅលើសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនោះដែលផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងទៅតាម email ឬក៏លេខទូរស័ព្ទដែលគេបានផ្ដល់ឲ្យថាដោយមានពន្យល់អំពីស្ថានភាពនៃការសិក្សារបស់គាត់នៅខ្មែរហ្នឹងហើយគេមានទទួល transfer គាត់ទៅអត់ចឹងដែលតាមដែលខ្ញុំធ្លាប់លើគឺមានសាកលវិទ្យាល័យខ្លះដែលគាត់មានទទួលការ transfer តែវាមានភាគតិចមែនតើអញ្ចឹងដើម្បីទៅសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនបានគឺទូទៅគឺយើងត្រូវរៀនចាប់ពីឆ្នាំទី1ឡើងមកវិញដែរបាទសូមអរគុណ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនអូខេបងអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងឥឡូវគឺយើងទទួលបាននៅក្នុង chat box ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ផ្ញើឲ្យជា URL សម្រាប់ scholarship list អញ្ចឹងគឺអ្នកចូលរួមទាំងអស់គ្នាគឺអាចចូលទៅក្នុង link ហ្នឹងដើម្បីមើលទៅលើ scholarship ដែលមានឥឡូវហ្នឹងដែលគេនៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនកំពុងតែផ្ដល់ឲ្យហ្នឹងណាបាទអញ្ចឹងតកតងជាមួយនឹង Q&A session របស់យើងទេគឺយើងនៅសល់បងច្រើនដែរអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលកំពុងចូលរួមនៅក្នុង Zoom ក្តីឬក៏កំពុងតែមើលតាមបណ្ដាញសង្គមផ្លូវការផ្សេងៗរបស់ CJCC ក្តីអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចទម្លាក់ជា comment ជាសំណួរសំទោសគឺទម្លាក់ជាសំណួរនៅក្នុង comment box របស់page ដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាកំពុងតែមើលបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានៅក្នុង Zoom អាចឆាតនៅក្នុង Zoom ហ្នឹងគឺដើម្បីយើង raise question ហើយខាង representative គាត់នឹងឆ្លើយជាសំណួរមកវិញអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងឥឡូវហ្នឹងគឺយើងកំពុងតែរងចាំសម្រាប់សំណួររបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអរគុណច្រើន អូខេបាទអរគុណច្រើនហើយឥឡូវនេះយើងទទួលបានមួយសំណួរទៀតគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងថាបើសិនជាអ្នកចូលរួមរបស់យើងគាត់ចង់ទៅរៀននៅជប៉ុនតកតងជាមួយនឹង undergraduate program តើសាលាជាទូទៅហ្នឹងគឺខាង university ហ្នឹងគាត់ require ឲ្យ take ប្រឡងចូលអត់គឺ entrance exam ហ្នឹង
អូខេកន្លែងនេះគឺមានចំណុចច្រើនដែលត្រូវបញ្យល់ដែរអញ្ចឹងចំពោះ entrance exam នេះខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់ថាមានតែសិស្សជនជាតិជប៉ុនឬក៏សិស្សដែលគាត់កំពុងតែរៀននៅវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនតែប៉ុណ្ណោះដែលគាត់ពេលរៀនចប់វិទ្យាល័យនៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺគាត់ត្រូវធ្វើការប្រឡង entrance exam ដើម្បីចូលទៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនក៏ប៉ុន្តែសិស្សដែលគាត់មកពីបរទេសវិញគឺគាត់មានវិធីផ្សេងដើម្បីចូលទៅក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺគាត់ត្រូវធ្វើការប្រឡង standardized test ដែលពួកខ្ញុំបានធ្វើការណែនាំនៅក្នុង presentation មុនហ្នឹងដែលការប្រឡងនេះគឺមានច្រើនប្រភេទមានដូចជា SAT ឬក៏ EJU ដែលមានតារាងច្រើនទៀតហើយលក្ខខណ្ឌហ្នឹងគឺខុសគ្នាទៅតាមសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគាត់នីមួយៗអញ្ចឹងការប្រឡង standardized test នេះគឺគេមានប្រឡងទៅលើសមត្ថភាពគណិតរូបគីមីឬក៏ជីវៈដែលខុសគ្នាទៅតាមមុខជំនាញរបស់គាត់ចង់សិក្សាហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ត្រូវធ្វើការប្រឡងហ្នឹងហើយគាត់ត្រូវទទួលបានជាលិខិតกระดาษប្រតិបត្តិទូដែលគាត់ទទួលបានហ្នឹងហើយផ្ញើជូនទៅដល់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងខុសគ្នាពេលការប្រឡង entrance exam ត្រង់ថាបើសិនជា entrance exam សម្រាប់ជនជាតិជប៉ុនគឺគាត់ធ្វើការចុះឈ្មោះទៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យហ្នឹងមុនទើបគាត់ធ្វើការប្រឡង entrance exam ក៏ប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់ផ្សារអន្តរជាតិដូចជាពួកយើងគឺយើងត្រូវធ្វើការប្រឡងផ្សេងទាំងសមត្ថភាពភាសាទាំងចំណេះដឹងទូទៅរបស់យើងហើយទើបយើងធ្វើការផ្ញើឯកសារនេះសរុបទាំងអស់ជូនទៅកាន់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យបន្ទាប់មកគាត់ធ្វើការ screening ទៅលើ document យើងហើយទើបគាត់ហៅយើងទៅinterview ធ្វើការប្រឡងសម្ភាសន៍ហើយបើសិនជាពួកគាត់ពេញចិត្តយើងគឺគាត់នឹងទទួលយើងចូលទៅក្នុងសិក្សាក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យរបស់គាត់អញ្ចឹងដំណាក់កាលគឺខុសគ្នាទៅតាមប្រភេទនីមួយៗ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនហើយបាទអញ្ចឹងដោយសារឥឡូវគឺយើងមានសំណួររៀងច្រើនដែរអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូម move on ទៅ next question ហ្មងអញ្ចឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយបន្ទាប់គឺដល់ពេលដែលគាត់ចង់រៀននៅ master degree ប៉ុន្តែគឺបើសិនជាឧទាហរណ៍ថាគាត់អត់មាននៅ N2 ឬក៏ថាគាត់មាន N2 ប៉ុន្តែគាត់អត់អាចប្រឡងជាប់នៅ AJU ហ្នឹងសួរតែគាត់អាចចូលបានដែរអត់
ខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់ផងដែរចំពោះ master degree ឬក៏ PhD គឺពួកគាត់អត់ត្រូវការបន្ទុក EJU ទេ EJU នេះគឺពាក្យពេញគេគឺ examination for Japanese University គឺសម្រាប់តែអ្នកគាត់ចង់សិក្សាថ្នាក់បញ្ញាបត្រតែប៉ុណ្ណោះអញ្ចឹងនៅខាង master វិញគឺគាត់ត្រូវការតែបើសិនជាគាត់ចង់រៀនជាភាសាជប៉ុនគឺគាត់ត្រូវការតែសញ្ញាបត្រដែលមានបង្ហាញពីសមត្ថភាពភាសារបស់គាត់ដែលទូទៅគឺគេទាមទារជា LPT ពី N2 ឡើងទៅតែម្ដង
បាទអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងគឺសម្រាប់សំណួរបន្ទាប់វិញគឺតើតើថាឥឡូវហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ជាកំពុងសិស្សរៀនទី11ទី11នៅខាងយើងហើយគាត់ត្រូវការរយៈពេលប៉ុន្មានដើម្បីគាត់រៀបចំខ្លួនដើម្បីទៅរៀននៅខាងជប៉ុន
ដោយដែលខ្ញុំបានបង្ហាញនៅក្នុង presentation មុនហ្នឹងគឺពួកយើងណែនាំឲ្យអ្នកនរគ្នាធ្វើការត្រៀមខ្លួនយ៉ាងហោចណាស់ឲ្យបាន1ឆ្នាំមុននឹងចាប់ផ្ដើមឡើងវិភាគទៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនពីព្រោះការទៅសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនគឺមានត្រូវការដំណាក់កាលច្រើនមែនទែនបើសិនជាពួកគាត់ត្រៀមបានកាន់តែយូរឱកាសរបស់គាត់កាន់តែច្រើនចាប់ផ្ដើមដំបូងពីការស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានហើយការត្រៀមបើសិនជាគាត់ត្រូវការប្រឡងគណិតដូចគីមីគឺគាត់អាចរៀនត្រៀមនឹងមកកាន់តែយូរកាន់តែល្អតែយ៉ាងហោចណាស់គឺ1ឆ្នាំមុន
ចំគឺ1ឆ្នាំ
ឡើងទៅ
បាទអូខេអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមសួរទៅមកទៅសំណួរបន្ទាប់ដែលគាត់សួរតកតងជាមួយជាសុំជាការ recommendation តើមាន preparation course ណាសម្រាប់ EJU exam online នេះ
ចំពោះ EJU សូមអធិស្ឋានដែរដែលខ្ញុំអត់បានបញ្ជាក់ច្បាស់ការប្រឡង EJU នេះគឺគេទាមទារឲ្យយើងត្រូវធ្វើការប្រឡងផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងហើយនៅក្នុងប្រទេសខ្មែរប្រទេសកម្ពុជាយើងគឺអត់មានការប្រឡងនេះទេគឺបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាត្រូវការចង់ប្រឡងគឺត្រូវការទៅប្រទេសវៀតណាមឬក៏ប្រទេសជប៉ុនតែម្ដងដើម្បីប្រឡងហើយត្រូវត្រឡប់មកខ្មែរវិញម្ដងសិនទើបបើសិនពេលអ្នកនរគ្នាដាក់ពាក្យទៅសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយជាប់មកខ្មែរវិញហើយបានទៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនទៀតក៏ប៉ុន្តែក្រៅពីការប្រឡង AJU នេះក៏មានការប្រឡងផ្សេងដែលខ្ញុំបានលើកមុនហ្នឹងគឺ SAT ដែលពាក្យដែលការប្រឡងនេះតាមដែលខ្ញុំធ្លាប់បានលើមកគឺមាននៅសាលាអន្តរជាតិនៅក្នុងប្រទេសខ្មែរមួយចំនួនដូចជា Paragon គឺគាត់មានការប្រឡង SAT នេះដែរអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចធ្វើការស្វែងរកព័ត៌មាននៃការប្រឡងនីមួយៗបាន
បាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមសួរតកន្លែងបន្តិចដោយសារតែខាងខ្ញុំរៀបចំជាឧទាហរណ៍ថាខ្ញុំមានកម្រងនឹងប្រឡង EJU តែខ្ញុំអាច prepare អីខ្លះដែលមានគាត់តើអាចមានជា recommend course ណាដើម្បីខ្ញុំ prepare សម្រាប់ខាង EJU នឹងដែរ
ចំពោះ course គឺគាត់អាចធ្វើការឆែកព័ត៌មានលម្អិតទៅតាម website របស់ AJU ហើយការ preparation នេះគឺខុសគ្នាទៅតាមមុខជំនាញដែលគាត់ចង់រៀនឧទាហរណ៍មុខជំនាញខ្លះដែលគាត់ចង់រៀនតាក់ទងពីការគូប្លង់ architecture ជាដើមគឺគាត់ត្រូវត្រៀមច្រើនទៅលើខាងគណិតឬក៏រូបវិទ្យាជាដើមអញ្ចឹងទៅគាត់អាចធ្វើការត្រៀមទៅលើមុខជំនាញពីរនេះហើយជាទូទៅនៅក្នុង website របស់ EJU តែម្ដងគឺគាត់មានជា sample នៃexamination ដែលគាត់ធ្លាប់ធ្វើនៅពីមុនអញ្ចឹងបេក្ខជនម្នាក់ៗគឺគាត់អាចធ្វើការ download ទៅលើ sample ទាំងអស់នេះដើម្បីមករៀនត្រៀមដល់ខ្លួនឯងបាន
បាទអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំសូមទៅ question មួយទៀតដែលឥឡូវយើងមានប្រសពពីរទៀតហើយមាននៅហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់តិចដែរគឺតើតើជាមួយនឹងព័ត៌មានរបស់ EJU ដែរគឺមុនហ្នឹងគឺខាង speaker representative គាត់បាន share link នៅក្នុងក្រុមរបស់យើងដែរអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលមានចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍នៅព័ត៌មានបន្ថែមសម្រាប់ខាងព័ត៌មានរបស់ខាង EJU អាចឆែកនៅក្នុង link ហ្នឹងបានដើម្បីឆែកជាមួយនឹងព័ត៌មានលម្អិតអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងសូមទៅសំណួរបន្ទាប់តើតើជាមួយនឹងខាង office របស់បង OJEIC នៅខាងភ្នំពេញហ្នឹងដែរគឺព័ត៌មានដែលបងផ្ដល់ឲ្យហ្នឹងគឺ គឺសំដៅទៅលើតែព័ត៌មាននៃការទៅរៀននៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនឬក៏មាន exchange program ដែរ
ចំពោះ offer យើងគឺព័ត៌មានទូទៅតែម្ដងគឺផ្ដល់សម្រាប់ការសិក្សានៅក្នុងថ្នាក់បរិញ្ញាបត្រហើយនៅថ្នាក់ master ឬក៏ PhD ក៏ប៉ុន្តែចំពោះ exchange program វិញសូមអធិស្ឋានដែរជាទូទៅគឺពួកយើងអត់មានផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានទាក់ទងពី exchange program ទេពីព្រោះការ exchange program នេះគឺភាគច្រើនផ្ដល់ឲ្យដោយសាកលវិទ្យាល័យដែលគាត់មាន MOU ជាមួយនឹងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនតែប៉ុណ្ណោះអញ្ចឹងមានតែសាកលវិទ្យាល័យណាដែលគាត់មានទំនាក់ទំនងជាមួយសាកលវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនហើយគាត់មានបង្កើតជាកម្មវិធី exchange program ទទួលសិស្សទៅសិក្សាក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យខាងនោះទើបគាត់មានផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មាននេះបាទ
អរគុណច្រើនហើយមានមួយទៀតដែរគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងនៅពេលដែលយើង apply ទៅខាងជប៉ុននឹងដែរអញ្ចឹងគឺសំណួរមកវិញគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាង experience ក្នុងការ volunteer ឬក៏ social support experience ហ្នឹងតើវា work បើចង់ថាវាជា advantage សម្រាប់គាត់នៅពេលដែលគាត់ apply ទៅ study នៅជប៉ុននឹងដែរអត់
ចំពោះចំណុចនេះខ្ញុំគិតថាវានឹងជា advantage មួយបើសិនជាមុខជំនាញដែលគាត់ទៅសិក្សាគឺទាមទារឲ្យគាត់ធ្វើការងារតាក់ទងជាមួយ socialize activity ច្រើនអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាគាត់មានបំពេញព័ត៌មានថាគាត់ពីមុនគឺគាត់ធ្លាប់ចូលសកម្មភាពក្នុងសង្គមច្រើនអញ្ចឹងទៅវាក៏ខ្លាយជា advantage មួយចំពោះគាត់ក្នុងការដាក់ពាក្យទៅសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយគាត់អាចនៅពេលគាត់ប្រឡង interview exam គឺគាត់អាចខំលើកនៅក្នុងចំណុចហ្នឹងបញ្យល់គេថាគាត់បានធ្វើសកម្មភាពក្នុងសង្គមច្រើននោះជា advantage មួយរបស់គាត់ដែរ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនបាទសូមអរគុណផងដែរអញ្ចឹងឥឡូវនេះគឺសំណួរដែលយើងមានគឺប៉ុណ្ណឹងហើយខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់មកវិញដែរគឺតកតងជាមួយសំណួរដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបានប្រាប់នៅក្នុង comment ឬក៏ website បើសិនជាមានការមើលរំលងហើយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចសរសេរមកសិក្សាជាថ្មីហើយឬក៏ចម្លើយដែលឆ្លើយទៅគឺអត់ចំជាមួយនឹងសំណួរដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបានសួរមកហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាច raise ថ្មីដើម្បីពួកយើង clarify ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបានយល់បានទទួលបាននូវព័ត៌មានដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចង់បានសូមអរគុណអញ្ចឹងតកតងជាមួយឥឡូវយើងអត់ទាន់មានសំណួរអញ្ចឹងគាត់ថាយើងចាំជាមួយនឹងខាង participant ពួកគាត់ដើម្បីគាត់ត្របជាមួយនឹងសំណួរឲ្យពួកយើងសូមអរគុណអញ្ចឹងសូមអរគុណច្រើនហើយសម្រាប់អ្នកចូលរួមទាំងអស់គ្នាឥឡូវទៅតើមានសំណួរអីទៀតទេអាច raise ឡើងមកដើម្បីគាត់ជួយ clarify នៅក្នុងហ្នឹងយើងបានទទួលនៅសំណួរអូខេអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយសំណួរបន្ទាប់ហ្នឹងគឺយើងនិយាយពី MoEYS scholarship អញ្ចឹងតើតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាងMoEYS scholarship ហ្នឹងតើតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាង MoEYS scholarship ហ្នឹងតើគាត់អាចទៅសុំទៅ consult ជាមួយនឹងខាងអភិបាលបងហើយខាងបងមានជា recommendation សម្រាប់ការ preparation សម្រាប់ MoEYS scholarship ហ្នឹងដែរ
អូខេបាទសូមអរគុណចំពោះ MoEYS scholarship គឺខាង office យើងក៏មានផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានដែរតែជាព័ត៌មានទូទៅតែប៉ុណ្ណោះចំពោះព័ត៌មានលម្អិតវិញគឺលុះត្រាតែបេក្ខជននីមួយៗគាត់ធ្វើការសាកសួរទៅខាងស្ថានទូតតែជប៉ុននៅខាងនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាតែម្ដងទៅគាត់មានព័ត៌មានលម្អិតហើយខ្ញុំអាច recommend ឲ្យគាត់ធ្វើការឆែកទៅលើគេហទំព័ររបស់ ស្ថានទូតប្រទេសជប៉ុនក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាគឺគាត់មានព័ត៌មានសិក្សាទាំងអស់ហើយតើតទៅពី scholarship គឺមានទាំងព័ត៌មានតើតពី benefit វិធីនៃការដាក់ពាក្យហើយគាត់ក៏មានជា list នៃញាសាប្រឡងដែលមាននៅឆ្នាំមុនដើម្បីឲ្យបេក្ខជនមួយគឺគាត់អាច download ហើយធ្វើការត្រៀមខ្លួនបានអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូម recommend ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាcheck website របស់ស្ថានទូតហើយត្រៀមខ្លួនទៅតាមនៅអ្វីដែលគេបានរៀបរាប់នៅក្នុង website បាទ
អរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំសូម move on ទៅបន្ទាប់គឺសម្រាប់ question ដែលយើង raise នៅក្នុង chat box ហ្នឹងគឺថាសម្រាប់ថ្នាក់ MBA តែជាជាងគាត់ថាគាត់អត់មាន JLPT ប៉ុន្តែគាត់ថាគាត់មាន NAT អញ្ចឹងគឺគាត់អាចយក NAT 1ឬក៏ NAT 2ហ្នឹងជំនួស JLPT នឹងបានអត់
បាទចំពោះការប្រឡង NAT test នេះគឺលុះត្រាតែបេក្ខជនគឺគាត់សាកសួរទៅកាន់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យនីមួយៗតែម្ដងពីព្រោះសាកលវិទ្យាល័យខ្លះគឺគាត់អត់ទទួល NAT test ទេតែសាកលវិទ្យាល័យខ្លះទៀតគឺគាត់មានទទួលជាប័ណ្ណ NAT test ដែរអញ្ចឹងដើម្បីព័ត៌មានលម្អិតគឺគាត់អាចទៅសួរទៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យដែលគាត់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍បាទ
អរគុណច្រើនហើយខ្ញុំបានទទួលសំណួរមួយទៀតដែរគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាង office បងផ្ទាល់គឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាង office OJEIC គឺពួកខ្ញុំទទួលបានព័ត៌មានថាគឺបងផ្ដល់ជា consultation ទៅលើ scholarship ហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងការ consultation ហ្នឹងគឺបងមានជា service មានជា chat ឬក៏ពីខាងអ្នកទៅ consult ហ្នឹងដែរ
បាទចំពោះសំណួរនេះគឺខ្ញុំបានទទួលច្រើនដែរគឺខាង office យើងគឺមានផ្ដល់ consultation ទាំងអស់ for free តែម្ដងគឺយើងអត់មានត្រូវការ charge ទេគឺ free ទាំងអស់ហើយក្រៅពីនេះក៏គាត់អាចមក office យើងដើម្បីមិនមែនត្រឹមតែ consult ទេគឺគាត់អាចចូលមក office យើងដើម្បីមើលឯកសារឬក៏ធ្វើការសិក្សានៅដែលពួកយើងមានជាតុកជូនគាត់ហើយក៏មានជាឯកសារមួយចំនួនដែលជួយត្រៀមខ្លួននិស្សិតដើម្បីទៅសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនដែរអញ្ចឹងទៅគាត់អាចមក office យើងនៅម៉ោងធ្វើការហើយដើម្បីធ្វើការសិក្សាត្រៀមខ្លួនបាន
បាទអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាងហ្នឹងដែរដោយសារតែយើងនឹងសបពេលបន្តិចដែរអញ្ចឹងគាត់ថាបើសិនជាអ្នកមានសំណួរអាចតម្រូវជាសំណួរបានអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងសូមចាំប្រហែលជា1ទៅ2នាទីទៀតបាទអរគុណច្រើនបាទអញ្ចឹងគឺសូមបញ្ជាក់ផងដែរតកតងជាមួយនឹងព័ត៌មានតកតងជាមួយនឹង My Scholarship ហ្នឹងគឺខាងOJEIC Office ក៏គាត់បានតម្លាក់ជាមួយនឹងខាង link នៅក្នុង chat របស់យើងអញ្ចឹងបើអ្នកមានចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍ចង់ដឹងព័ត៌មានបន្ថែមតកតងជាមួយ My Scholarship អញ្ចឹងអាចឆែកជាមួយនឹង link ហ្នឹងបានសម្រាប់ព័ត៌មានលម្អិតនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយនៅក្នុង session យើងថ្ងៃហ្នឹងដែរគឺវាជិតដល់ម៉ោងគៀកដែរអញ្ចឹងគាត់ថាសូមខាង representative បើសិនជាបងមានជាព័ត៌មានបន្ថែមឬក៏ដូចជា remark អីដែលចង់ប្រាប់ដល់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលចូលរួមក្នុងថ្ងៃហ្នឹង
បាទសូមអរគុណខាង office ពួកខ្ញុំគឺមានជា recommendation មួយដល់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែរត្រង់ថាការដាក់ពាក្យទៅសិក្សានៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនទាំងថ្នាក់បរិញ្ញាបត្រទាំងថ្នាក់ master PhD គឺពិបាកជាពិសេសគឺការដាក់ scholarship ទៅតាម make scholarship ឬក៏អាហារូបករណ៍ផ្សេងទៀតគឺមានការ challenging មែនតើពីព្រោះបេក្ខជនដែលគាត់ដាក់ពាក្យទៅគឺច្រើនហើយអ្នកដែលជាប់ដែលគេរើសហ្នឹងគឺមានចំនួនតិចអញ្ចឹងទៅវាមានការពិបាកមែនទែនហើយខ្ញុំសូម recommend អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាថាសូមកុំ give up កុំលះបង់វាពីព្រោះតាមខ្ញុំលើគឺមានសិស្សច្បងខ្លះគឺគាត់និយាយថាឆ្នាំហ្នឹងគាត់ដាក់ទៅគាត់ធ្លាក់ឆ្នាំក្រោយគាត់ដាក់ទៅធ្លាក់ 4-5 ឆ្នាំជាប់គ្នាគាត់ដាក់ធ្លាក់តែគាត់អត់លះបង់ទេគាត់ខំដាក់រហូតដល់គាត់បានជាប់អញ្ចឹងទៅបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមានចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍ពិតជាចង់ទៅសិក្សាក្នុងប្រទេសជប៉ុនមែនទែនគឺសូមកុំលះបង់វាហើយដាក់រហូតដល់ជាប់តែម្ដងបាទនេះគឺជាការ recommend មកពីខាងពួកខ្ញុំអរគុណ
សូមអរគុណច្រើនបងគឺ recommendation ល្អមែនតើអរគុណច្រើនបងអញ្ចឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាង session របស់យើងគឺសម្រាប់ខាង OJEIC គឺយើងមានប៉ុណ្ណឹងហើយតកតងជាមួយនឹងសំណួរក៏ដូចជាចម្ងល់ដែលអ្នកចូលរួមទាំងអស់គ្នាមានបន្ថែមគឺអាចផ្ញើទៅកាន់ link Facebook របស់គាត់ឬក៏ Telegram ដែលគាត់បាន share មុនហ្នឹង គឺដើម្បីសួរជាចំនួនគាត់ឆ្លើយមកវិញឬក៏អ្នកអាចផ្សាយមកកាន់ខាង CJCC ដើម្បីគាត់រៀបចំជាចម្លើយទៅដល់ទៅកាន់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាវិញឬក៏ចំណុចមួយទៀតដោយសារតែគាត់មាន location នៅក្នុង CJCC យ៉ាងដែរអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាអ្នកមានចម្ងល់អាចចូលមកកន្សាលផ្ទាល់នៅក្នុង office នៅក្នុងភ្នំពេញអគារ RUPP នៅក្នុង CJCC អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចមក office គាត់ផ្ទាល់ដើម្បីមកជាកន្សាលសម្រាប់គាត់អញ្ចឹងអូខេអញ្ចឹង also we can so can អូឥឡូវគឺយើងទទួលបានសំណួរមួយទៀតអញ្ចឹងយើងសូម clear សំណួរមួយចុងក្រោយហ្នឹងអូខេបងwe can there is okay through អូខេបងអញ្ចឹងគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាងសំណួរចុងក្រោយដែលគាត់លើកឡើងហ្នឹងគឺដោយសារតែគាត់ពិបាកនៅក្នុងការទៅក្នុង weekday ដោយសារតែក្នុងច័ន្ទថ្ងៃសុក្រគាត់ប្រហែលជារវល់អញ្ចឹងគឺគាត់អាចជា consultation តាមលក្ខណៈ online ឬក៏មានលក្ខណៈអីដែលគាត់អាច confirm ជា consultation ទៅបានដែរ
បាទខាង office យើងក្រៅពីការ consult ផ្ទាល់ក៏យើងមានការ consult online ដែរដែលគាត់អាចឆាតមក page Facebook យើង Telegram page ឬក៏ email ដើម្បីធ្វើការ consult ជាលក្ខណៈ chat ក៏បានឬក៏បើសិនជាគាត់ចង់ធ្វើការនិយាយផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងគឺគាត់អាច consult ជាមួយយើងតាមលក្ខណៈ Zoom នៅរងម៉ោងធ្វើការ
អូខេបាទអញ្ចឹងអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ session ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងគឺយើងមានប៉ុណ្ណឹងអរគុណច្រើនសម្រាប់ representative ពីខាង OJEIC
បាទសូមអរគុណ
អរគុណជំរាបលាអញ្ចឹងបន្តមកទៀតគឺយើងមាន schedule ជាមួយនឹងខាងសាលា University of Hyogo ដែលយើងនឹងចាប់ផ្ដើមនៅម៉ោង 4:05 នាទីប៉ុន្តែមុននឹងយើងចូលទៅដល់ខាងសាលា Hyogo ក៏សូមបញ្ជាក់ម្ដងទៀតដែរថាតើតើជាមួយនឹងសំណួរបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមានជាសំណួរឬក៏ជាចម្ងល់អីអាចលើកមកកាន់link ឬក៏ជាការទំនាក់ទំនង social media ដែលគាត់បាន share មុនហ្នឹងដែលខាង OJEIC គាត់បាន share មុនហ្នឹងឬក៏សួរមកកាន់ CJCC ផ្ទាល់អញ្ចឹងមុននឹងយើងចូលទៅកាន់ការធ្វើបទបង្ហាញរបស់សាលាបន្ទាប់អញ្ចឹងយើងសូមបង្ហាញនៅវីដេអូរបស់សាលារបស់គាត់អញ្ចឹងគឺការបទបង្ហាញយើងនឹងចាប់ផ្ដើមនៅម៉ោង 4:05 នាទីសូមអរគុណ
Hi, my name is Marta. I'm from Indonesia. This is my second year in Global Business Course, the GBC, and I truly enjoy my life here. To really understand about GBC, let's get to the introduction. GBC was established in 2019. There are Japanese and overseas students like me in GBC. We're mainly studying about economics and management, not separately, but together. What makes GBC exciting and interesting is the first-year students live in international dormitory where they can exchange ideas, have multicultural experience, and many more. Our classes are taught in English, but don't worry. We overseas students receive Japanese language classes, and we live together with our Japanese friends in the dormitory, so we can learn about new casual stuff like Japanese language and culture. As for me, 私の日本語だんだん上手くなってます。See? This time, it's not about me though, but we'll show you how the life in GBC is like by 4 students who came from all over the world.
Studying abroad has always been my dream. I believe that studying at GBC makes me have a better connection with business field and make full use of the knowledge that I have learned. Besides, by living and studying with international students, I'm able to broaden my horizon and improve my communication skills. So yes, that's the reason why I chose GBC. I imagine GBC as a small society. Living and learning with international students is a brand new experience for me. It must be very interesting to experience the cultural differences. Yes, I was extremely nervous and also excited because this is my first time coming to Japan and starting the new chapter is never an easy thing. Wonderful, I have become accustomed to life here, the flow, the living environment, and of course the language. Yes, I like the natural landscape in Japan very much. Akashi Coast is my favorite place so far. The view is stunning and I can barely take my eyes off it. And actually, I'm planning to visiting another beautiful coast during the spring vacation. And every day I stand on my balcony or stop by the way to the station to watch the sunset. I love to take photos at that moment, the golden hour, the best time of the day.
Well, because I think it's a really great opportunity for me to interact with Japanese students or international students who came from many different places and backgrounds. So I think it's a really huge opportunity for me to make international relations or connections besides studying economics. I would say my life in the dormitory is perfect. Everything I need is here, but the room is not really huge. I think the main selling point of the dormitory is your ability to interact with Japanese students or international students. And the part which I like is the dorm is consists of 5 floors, and in each floor there is a huge room called the lounge, where you can sit together with your friends, maybe do a party or watch some TVs. I think overall the classes are very good, but every person has a different preferable or favorable classes. So in my personal experience, I do like microeconomics and human resource management, because I believe those 2 subjects will be the most influential or maybe useful in my later life. Well, the professors are really good, but again it depends on the person. So in my personal experience, the professor took a really good care and attention to me, and they also helped me to achieve something that's not even in the university's program.
I saw GBC as a great opportunity to change something in my life. I wanted to make a big difference, but still learning about business and economics. And coming in Japan at GBC was the perfect choice. Yes, everybody in GBC is nice, and it's fun to have like different nationalities. And this thing is very helpful because you can talk with them about the different aspects of their country, and little by little you will become friends with them. Hi, I am studying Japanese language very hard because it is a little complicated language, especially with the characters of the alphabet. But I'm speaking a little with my friends, and I am trying to do my best to learn it very good. I expect at GBC to finish the college, the university with success, and I want to graduate and start working here in Japan. My future dreams, after I finish the GBC university, I want to work here in Japan in the economic and marketing business, and after a period of time I want to open my own business. I don't know what kind of business yet, but that's why I'm here at GBC, to explore and to learn more about economics and management.
Well, my family has a business, and seeing how it grows since I was little, I believe that the business could go further than this. That's why I decided to join GBC, so that I could get to learn about business and economics, so that I can use the knowledge to develop my family's business. Also, by studying outside my home country, I believe that I could gain some fresh perspectives related to my family's business. My future dream is to become a successful business owner and develop my family's business so that it reaches its full potential. GBC offers you opportunities and scholarships so that you can experience many new things, such as club activities, extracurricular activities, and many more. In this program, there will be international students along with Japanese students. So you will get to be friends with them, and you will get to learn about their cultures as well. And if you are interested in studying about business field, GBC's curriculum offers you so many interesting subjects taught by professors who are very supportive. And if you want to study something related to economics or business field, GBC is a great choice for you. Well, GBC is very student friendly, meaning that the program really cares about its students. For instance, the dormitory is for the GBC students, and international students only pay 50% of the tuition fee. And from the second year on, if they made it to the top 30%, they will receive the full scholarships. So comparing to other universities, this is what makes GBC attractive. Yes.
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 Ok សូមជម្រាបសួរហើយសូមស្វាគមន៍ត្រឡប់មកវិញហើយក៏នឹងគឺជា schedule របស់យើងចុងក្រោយនៅក្នុងថ្ងៃនេះមកដែរហើយក៏ជាចុងក្រោយនៅក្នុង event របស់យើងអញ្ចឹងគឺសម្រាប់សង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចទទួលបានព័ត៌មានដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាចង់បានហើយមានពេញចិត្តនៅក្នុងការចូលរួមកម្មវិធីនឹងហើយទទួលបានព័ត៌មានផ្សេងៗថាបន្ថែមទៀតអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំសូមឈានចូលទៅដល់ schedule ចុងក្រោយអ្នកដែលធ្វើជាមួយនឹងខាងការpresentation ហ្នឹងគឺខាង University of Hyogo អញ្ចឹងក៏នឹងចាប់ផ្ដើមនៅពេលបន្តិចទៀតហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងសូមអ្នកនរគ្នាចូលរួម start អញ្ចឹងសូមខ្ញុំសូមអញ្ជើញអ្នក representative ដើម្បីធ្វើបទបង្ហាញ So next I would like to give the floor to the University of Hyogo. So I would like to invite the representative to start the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So welcome to our session, and we are University of Hyogo. We are from Kobe City, Japan. And today, for the next 45 minutes, I would like to introduce our global business course, University of Hyogo. First, our professor, Ms. Maomi Iwase, will greet you. And second, Hiromi Uesugi, International Student Coordinator, will explain about our course. And the third, the last, our local coordinator, Mr. Lim Di-hong, will talk about his experience studying in Japan. So please welcome Professor Maomi Iwase.
Nice to meet you. I am Iwase Maomi, professor of University of Hyogo, and I'm teaching international law. Today, we are now in Phnom Penh, in Cambodia, to introduce to you our global business course. And I hope you are interested in our global business course and try to apply to our course. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Maomi Iwase. So I'll continue to explain about our program. So let me share the screen. Okay, hello again. So thank you for joining our session. We are again University of Hyogo, and today we are here to introduce about our global business course to you. First of all, I would like to give some general information of the location of the University of Hyogo is located in Hyogo Prefecture. Hyogo is located in the center of Honshu Island, almost center of Honshu Island, and its population is 5.4 million. As you can see, in Hyogo Prefecture, you can enjoy snow activities if you go to the mountain area in wintertime. You don't really have to go to the northern part of Japan to enjoy the snow activities. And in summertime, you can enjoy your beach activities. We have nice big island called Awaji Island. And as you can see, the very famous Kyoto and Osaka are very close from Hyogo Prefecture. And actually, you can do just one-day trip to visit the famous temple in Kyoto, or if you want to do shopping in Osaka, you can just do the kind of activities just by one-day trip. So there are so many places you want to visit in Hyogo, but this Himeji Castle is one of the must place you want to go. And this 400 years ago, and this is very, very beautiful. And it's called White Heron Castle, named after this famous white bird. And Kobe City. Kobe City is the capital city of Hyogo Prefecture and the 7th largest city in Japan. Kobe has a population of around 1.5 million. Again, there are a lot of places you want to visit in Kobe as well. And as you can see, there's a beautiful Christmas illumination in the winter time. If you want to have a nice walk around the harbor side, you can visit the Kobe Harbor. And if you like the football, soccer football, in Kobe, there's a very famous professional soccer team called Vissel Kobe, and very famous soccer player from the Spain, Andrea Iniesta, is playing in that club. Okay, the University of Hyogo is the Japan's first public university, originally founded in 1929. So our university is almost 100 years old, quite old university. And it has 6 undergraduate schools, 9 graduate schools, 5 affiliate research institutes, and 9 campuses all over in Hyogo Prefecture. Talented graduates in economics, industry, and healthcare. Okay, among these 9 campuses, from now on, we call it GBC because it's too long to call. And GBC is in Kobe Campus for Commerce. Kobe is a very, very busy city and most cosmopolitan city comparing to other 9 campuses. And our Kobe Campus for Commerce is located in the educational district that has 5 universities. Yet it takes only 20 minutes by train to downtown Kobe. It's very close from the city center of Kobe. Okay, next, GBC. GBC is one of the courses under School of Economics and Management. So today we are here to mainly focus about introducing this global business course. We have other courses, economics and management. Only this GB provides a full English program. And how many students we take is we take 80 students per year, mixed with Japanese students and international students. As for the international students, we will take 30 international students per year. Okay, now I'm going to talk about global business course. And here is the very attractive information for you if you are interested in our global business course, our GBC. As you can see, we offer mixed scholarship. Mixed scholarship is a 4-year full scholarship sponsored by Japanese government. So this is what GBC offer to our international students. And the next line, we offer 8 mixed scholarship seats. So this means 8 international GBC students enrolling next September will have a chance to receive mixed scholarship. So I will give you a little bit more information about mixed scholarship. Mixed scholarship has two types of scholarship. So one is embassy recommended. The other is university recommended. So the first one is embassy will select the mixed scholarship if you want to study in Japan. But we are the second one, university recommended. That means our university will select those mixed scholars. So that's the difference. And we offer 8 mixed scholarship seats. So, and then as I said to you, we receive 30 international students every year. So this means 8 out of 30 students can have a chance to get this mixed scholarship. Okay. Okay, let's go back to GBC introduction. And here are 4 main features of GBC. So all classes conducted in English. As I said, this is a full English program. But of course, you need to know a little bit of some Japanese, and because you have to make your living in Japan. So you need to go to the shopping, or you need to go to the bank, you need to do some errands. So you need to know Japanese. And of course, we offer Japanese classes after you come to Japan. And we also offer intensive Japanese classes, prepare you for work in Japan. Okay. And then GBC class sizes are limited to ensure quality education. So you are very close to the professor, and they are very supportive, and whatever question you have, you can always ask to your professor or advisor. So you feel very close to your professors. And the last one is work experience in Japanese and multinational corporations. I will explain you later, but during the 3rd year of GBC, you have an opportunity to have an internship program in Japanese companies. Okay, let's see what kind of countries our students are from. So GBC started 3 years ago. As I said, our university itself is quite old, but we just opened GBC 3 years ago. So this year is the first year we have the full students from the first year student to the 4th student. And so far we have about 150 students, including this year. It's not, the data is not here yet, but including 2022 international students, we have in total about 150 students from more than 20 countries. From Cambodia, so far, we have only 1 student who enrolled 2 years ago. So the last year. So we really want many of you to become interested in our course and apply to our course. So this is GBC course outline. From as you can see, from the first year to 4th year, you will study from the introductory subjects to advanced subjects. For example, if you first year you will learn Japanese or Japanese culture and society, and 2nd year you study macroeconomics, microeconomics. 3rd year public economics, economic development. As I said before, you have a chance to do the internship program during the 3rd year. In 4th year, the last year, you will do the graduation research and you do the thesis. If you want to, if you seek for the higher education, we offer a graduate school as well. In 2021, we opened Global Business Master's Degree Program. This is also the full English program. So if you're interested in, you can continue from your bachelor to the master course. all in English. Okay. And finally, after 4 years you studied in GBC, you will receive Bachelor of Economics. So you will get Economics Bachelor. Okay, from now on, I will explain about how you can apply. Admissions. Again, we will receive 30 international students from all over the world per year. If you are interested in applying for our GBC, there are 2 eligibilities you need to meet. The first one, educational eligibility, which is you have to complete 12-year curriculum of school education in a foreign country. So this means when you graduate the 3rd year of the high school, you automatically meet this eligibility. So you don't really have to worry about this eligibility. The second one is English proficiency. So you have to have the minimum level of English proficiency, which is if TOEFL IBT, you have to have 72 of the score. And if IELTS, you have to have 5.5. And this is because we are full English program and you have to follow our classes. So that's why we ask you to have a minimum level of English proficiency. Screening process. There are 2 screening processes. The first one is application document screening. So you have to submit the old application documents required. And then after you submit all those documents, we will review and we will let you know the interview date. And interview will be conducted in English, either locally or Zoom, but we mainly do the interview online. So you don't have to come to Japan to do the interview. So these are the screening process, application document submission and interview in English. These are the tests. So here's the required materials to apply for GBC. You don't have to remember all of this because you can always download the latest information from our website. But let's say you need to submit application forms, and this is quite important. You have to write essays as an application document, and you have to get certificate of academic transcript, English score, like I said, and you need to get recommendation letter from your school, blah, blah, blah. So these are the required materials you have to prepare for the applying to our course. So key dates. So application period is starting from December 15th this year till January 18th next year. So you still have 2 months ahead. So we think it's enough time if you need to prepare all the application documents. So please prepare from today. And after we let you know when your interview will be, and it will be scheduled in sometime in February. And the result will be announced approximately 2 to 4 weeks after latest information in our website. So that was about the, but please check always about the fee structure. Okay. So this is about tuition fees. And I will repeat again, our university is public university and operated under Hyogo Prefecture. So this means we kind of get subsidy from the Hyogo Prefecture, and all GBC international students will receive 50% exemption no matter what for 4 years. All GBC international students get 50% tuition exemption. So let's say the amounts. These are the regular annual tuition fee, but after 50% exemption, you pay about $2,000. So this is the amount of tuition fee per year. And furthermore, if your academic performance is within top 30% for the second year, third year, fourth year, based on the result of the previous result, you will get 100% full scholarship. So that means you don't have to pay any tuition fee. But you just want to keep studying hard to be in the top 30% for the second year, and third year, fourth year. It's not automatically go for the rest of the 3 years. You have to study very hard in each year. So this is about the tuition fees. And other fees are application fee and admission fee. And again, you will get 50% exemption of these costs as well. So yeah, application fee is about $65. Admission fee is about $1,000. Okay, that was about the fees. From now on, I will talk about living options. So first year, all the GBC students will live in an international student dormitory. It's called Global House. For your information, the rent per month is 30,000 Japanese yen, which is about $300. But everything is included: power, water, electricity and internet. Everything is included. So that was the first year. All GBC students need to live in the dormitory because this is kind of part of the program, and you will exchange your cultural experience, or you can do language exchange. You can feel the international atmosphere in the dormitory. And after second year, you can choose the place where you want to live. So there's a lot of option. You can keep staying our dormitory as resident assistant. Resident assistant is who supports the junior student regarding the dormitory life. And you can live outside campus, we can introduce prefectural public housing apartment or other private apartments. Our university staff will give you advice what kind of place you want to live. So this is the International Student Dormitory, Global House. This was built in 2019, 3 years ago. So it's still very new and clean. So this is a layout, unit layout. As you can see, this is one big unit with 4 private rooms inside. This means 4 students share one unit. Ideally, 2 international students and 2 Japanese students share. And because you have a private room, you can keep your privacy, but if you want to socialize with your roommates, you can just come out of your room and you can enjoy chatting your roommates. And there's a common place, dining room, dining area, and kitchen area. So you can enjoy your dormitory life. So here's some photo from the dormitory. So these are dining room and this is a living room photo. So this is how the private room looks like. So each room is furnished with closet, air conditioner, lamp, bed, curtain, desk, and chair. It has basically everything. And the room size is not very spacious, but it is just the perfect size for you to keep your privacy. So here's some advantage of dorm life. As you can see from the pictures, you can meet and interact with new people from all over the world. So these are boys' room chatting, and this is the girls' room. enjoying chatting. And these are the what we call the lounge, where all students can gather to do the homework together or having a party together. And this is probably you are interested, but we have caretakers in our dormitory. So they are ready 24 hours a day to help all residents. So actually we have 3 caretakers working in shift hours. And so they are the first contact if something, some emergency thing happen, so they can always contact you. They speak good English. So finally, it's club activities list. So these are this shows you can join your favorite activities club. So if you're interested in Japanese martial arts, you can enjoy judo or kendo or karate. If you like music, you can join the jazz band club or guitar club. So belonging to the club activity is good because outside your class, you can make another friend. For example, you can make a Japanese friend very easily. So thank you for listening. This is about the University of Hyogo and Global Business course. And I'm continuing on to the information for the MEX scholarship. So again, MEX scholarship is full scholarship provided by the government of Japan. And this is university recommended MEX scholarship. So we offer 8 MEX scholarship to 8 global business course students. Okay, again. So here's grant simulation. So in principle, everything is covered because this is 4-year full scholarship. So application fee, admission fee, tuition fee for 4 years is covered. And plus you will receive monthly grant of 120,000 Japanese yen, which is about $1,200 per year. No, sorry, per month. So basically, you can just concentrate of your studying. You don't have to do the part-time job to compensate your living cost. So actually, from this amount, you can pay out your rent and food and your books, everything. And there's a one round trip flight is also available. So in 4 years overall, in total, approximately 63,000 US dollar value of this MEX scholarship. So, but of course, this is very competitive scholarship. So I will explain about how you can apply for this MEX scholarship. Okay, so this is the left part is the procedure and the right side is the schedule. And this is the information for how you can apply for MEX scholarship under university recommendation. Okay, so the first step, first of all, you need to take our university exam. So take GBC exam. Only this is a very applicable only to GBC students. So take GBC exam. And exam is in February. As I said, there's an interview exam. And then after the successful applicants who passed our exam, we do another selection step for MEX scholarship. So after you pass our exam, there's a 2 internal screening process. So first one, the documentation screening, which is the result of the entrance exam of our course. And then second screening is we give some theme and we ask you to do some kind of presentation exam. So these are the internal screening. And then finally, the university, our university would choose 8 internal candidates for MEX, so which is about mid-April. So these are the procedure and schedule for the next scholarship if you are interested in. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and we are looking forward to your application for GBC and next. Okay, so after our local international coordinator will share with his experience of studying Japan. So give us some minute. Wait a second.
But សូមជម្រាបសួរបាទលើខ្ញុំច្បាស់ហើយបាទបងអត់អាចស្ដាប់បានហើយ slide ក៏ឃើញអូខេបាទអរគុណច្រើនបាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមនិយាយជាភាសាខ្មែរតែម្ដងប៉ុន្តែslide ខ្ញុំមានខ្មែរនិងអង់គ្លេសបាទអញ្ចឹងសូមអធិស្ឋានបាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមណែនាំខ្លួនខ្ញុំឈ្មោះលឹមលីហុងជា local coordinator សម្រាប់ University of Hyogo បាទចឹងថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើបទបង្ហាញខ្លីទេបាទមិនយូរទេប្រហែលជាខ្ទង់5ទៅ10នាទីអំពីទីមួយខ្ញុំណែនាំខ្លួនខ្លីបន្តមកជាពិសេសគឺបទពិសោធន៍ផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនដែលខ្ញុំទៅរៀននៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនហើយទី2តើហេតុអីបានជាទៅរៀននៅជប៉ុនខ្ញុំគិតថាមានប្រយោជន៍អីគេក៏បាទមានប្រយោជន៍អីគេខ្លះទី3ហេតុអីបានជា GBC នេះគឺជាចង់ទៅសិក្សាអញ្ចឹងអូខេអញ្ចឹងណែនាំខ្លួនបន្តិចខ្ញុំមានប្រវត្តិចូលចិត្តជាឡៃហ្នឹងខ្ញុំបានជាប់អាហារូបករណ៍ពីកម្មវិធី AFS ហ្នឹងគឺបានទៅសិក្សានៅវិទ្យាល័យជប៉ុនរយៈពេល7ឆ្នាំជាមួយនឹងរស់នៅជាមួយ host family បន្ទាប់មកបញ្ញាបត្រខ្ញុំមកហើយក៏ខ្ញុំបន្តការសិក្សារយៈពេល5នៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនបាទខ្ញុំទី2ខ្ញុំចង់សួរបងប្អូនដែលនៅទីនេះបាទមិនដឹងថាធ្លាប់បានជិះលេងជប៉ុនឬក៏អត់ទេបាទតែដឹងអ្វីខ្លះពីប្រទេសជប៉ុនបាទនេះជាសំណួរដែលខ្ញុំសួរបាទគឺបើខ្ញុំនិយាយទៅមានមូលហេតុបើសំទោសចំនួនហ្នឹងប្រហែលជាធ្លាប់មើល animation ឬក៏ manga ឬក៏ធ្លាប់បានសិក្សាប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រណាឬក៏ឃើញធ្លាប់បានជួបជនជាតិជប៉ុនខ្លះដែរណាជាទេសចរឬឲ្យមានប្រភពក៏បានដែរគឺប្រទេសជប៉ុនបើយើងនិយាយទៅមានលក្ខណៈពិសេសច្រើនដែលយើងអាចសិក្សាបានបាទទីមួយគឺជាប្រទេសមួយដែល safe មានន័យថាមានសុវត្ថិភាពច្រើនបាទអញ្ចឹងបាត់ក្បោកឬក៏បាត់ទូរស័ព្ទអីនៅលើរថភ្លើងណាអញ្ចឹងយើងប្រាប់ទៅប៉ូលីសទៅស្អែកហ្នឹងគឺឃើញវិញអញ្ចឹងបបពិសោធន៍អ្នកនៅជាមួយខ្ញុំមិត្តភក្តិខ្ញុំហើយក៏ខ្ញុំតនោះគឺកម្រមានដូចថាយើងបាត់របស់អញ្ចឹងនៅទីណាហើយយើងរត់ឃើញអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងគឺជាប្រទេសមួយមានលក្ខណៈពិសេសមានសុវត្ថិភាពមានប្រវត្តិយូរអង្វែងមានវប្បធម៌ល្អវប្បធម៌មានថា rich មានថាដែរនេះយើងមានភាសាយើងមានវប្បធម៌ខ្មែររៀនគ្នាជាប្រទេសដែលកាន់ព្រះពុទ្ធសាសនាណាគេមានសាសនាសិនតូប៉ុន្តែពីច្រើនក៏ជាពុទ្ធសាសនិកជនដូចយើងដែរអញ្ចឹងការផ្លាត់គំនិតឬក៏ការគោរពណាចាស់ទុំគោរពសហគមន៍អីគឺស្តីកម្ពុជាយើងបាទអញ្ចឹងងាយស្រួលបើសិនជាយើងរៀនទៅនោះគឺយើងងាយស្រួលក្នុងការសម្របដោយសារជាអាស៊ីយើងស្ថិតនៅក្នុងទ្វីបអាស៊ីដូចគ្នាទី3ជនជាតិជប៉ុនគឺ discipline ហ្នឹងគឺមានវិន័យណាខ្ញុំប្រហែលជាបងប្អូនដែលនៅទីនេះបានធ្លាប់មើលឃើញដូចថាពេលជួយដីណាពេលអីចឹងគឺជប៉ុនអត់មានស្រន់ស្លោទេគឺជាប្រទេសមួយដែលគ្រោះធម្មជាតិមែនប៉ុន្តែប្រជាជនគឺមានវិន័យបាទគឺតម្រង់ជួរគ្នាទិញអ្វីមិនតម្រង់ជួរគ្នាទទួលនៅជំនួយឬក៏គ្រប់ឲ្យតែមានការមានឧទាហរណ៍ថានៅផ្លូវរថភ្លើងក្រោមដីក៏ដោយគឺគេតម្រង់ជួរចូលតាមលេខរៀងបាទអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺមានថាប្រមូលសម្រាមណាអត់មាន ការបោះចោលសម្រាប់ប្រេះប្រាស់អញ្ចឹងchứអត្តចរិតឬក៏អេរីយ៉ាបតរបស់ជនជាតិជប៉ុននេះគឺថាយើងអាចសិក្សាបានហ្នឹងហើយបរិស្ថានល្អមានមានន័យថាអាចយើងអាចរៀនបាទឬក៏រស់នៅហ្នឹងគឺដោយសមរម្យបាទมันមានការបំពុលបរិយាកាសអីទេបាទមួយទៀត cutting edge technology នេះខ្ញុំមានថាបើសិនជាបងប្អូនទៅរៀននៅនោះគឺអាចណេះមើលមានបទពិសោធន៍ផ្ទាល់ហ្មងថាតើជប៉ុនហ្នឹងមានបច្ចេកវិទ្យាថ្មីយើងឃើញមានបញ្ញាសិប្បនិម្មិត AI ណាមានបច្ចេកវិទ្យាមានរូបភ្លើងល្បឿនលឿនបាទអញ្ចឹងសិនជាបងប្អូនទៅរៀននៅទីនោះគឺថាយើងអាចមានន័យថាទូបទពិសោធន៍ដោយផ្ទាល់បាទគេថាលឺ100 ដងមិនស្មើបានឃើញម្ដងអញ្ចឹងណាបាទអញ្ចឹងគឺក្រៅពីរៀននៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យគឺយើងអាចសិក្សាបាទស្វែងយល់ពីសង្គមពីបច្ចេកវិទ្យាថ្មីដែលជាប្រទេសអភិវឌ្ឍមុនយើងហើយយើងនឹងដឹងថាតើប្រទេសយើងទៅមុខទៀតនឹងមានអីដែលយើងអាចសិក្សាពីជប៉ុនបានhigh quality research environment គឺបរិស្ថានកន្លែងនេះគឺខ្ញុំចង់និយាយពីបរិស្ថានស្រាវជ្រាវមានថានៅពេលដែលបងអូនទៅរៀននៅទីនោះមិនមែនត្រឹមតែយើងសិក្សានៅអ្វីដែលមុខវិជ្ជាដែលយើងនៅបញ្ញានៅសាលាប៉ុណ្ណោះទេមានន័យថាបើសិនយើងចង់ស្វែងយល់ពីអីចង់អានសៀវភៅណានៅលើពិភពលោកគឺយើងអាចមើលបានអាចចូលបណ្ណាល័យស្រាវជ្រាវ e-journal មានន័យគឺបរិស្ថានស្រាវជ្រាវល្អមែនទែនមានតុសិក្សាមានកន្លែងសិក្សាបណ្ណាល័យសៀវភៅច្រើនមែនទែនបាទយើងអាចសិក្សាស្វែងយល់បាននៅពេលដែលយើងទៅហ្នឹងគឺយើងមានឱកាសផងដែរនិស្សិតគឺយើងអាចដូចជា mini ambassador មានថាជាឯកឬទូតមួយចឹងបាទអញ្ចឹងទៅដល់នោះយើងមិនមែនត្រឹមតែរៀននៅសាលាហ្នឹងទេគឺយើងមានឱកាសច្រើនក្នុងការបង្ហាញនៅវប្បធម៌ខ្មែរយើងណាការនោះខ្ញុំទៅហ្នឹងគឺការនោះតំបន់ខ្ញុំហ្នឹងគឺមានពិធីបុណ្យចូលឆ្នាំខ្មែរបាទអញ្ចឹងក៏និស្សិតខ្មែរយើងហ្នឹងក៏រួបរวมគ្នាធ្វើម្ហូបខ្មែរឲ្យជប៉ុនគាត់ភ្លក់ណាហើយយើងបិទ poster យើងផ្សព្វផ្សាយដល់វប្បធម៌ខ្មែរយើងមានលក់វត្ថុអនុស្សាវរីយ៍អញ្ចឹងដើម្បីឲ្យជប៉ុនគេចាប់អារម្មណ៍ហើយគេអាចមកលេងអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចជួយដល់វិស័យទេសចរនៅកម្ពុជាអាចផ្សព្វផ្សាយវប្បធម៌យើងទៅដល់ជប៉ុនថែមទៀតបាទហើយនៅក្នុងផ្នែកមួយនៃការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរវប្បធម៌នេះគឺពួកយើងក៏បានទៅសម្ដែងសិល្បៈបាទពីមុនអត់ដែលចេះរបាំគោះត្រឡោកទេបាទទៅដល់នោះចេះរាំគោះត្រឡោកបងប្អូនឲ្យបង្ហាញឲ្យជនជាតិជប៉ុនមើលបាទអញ្ចឹងហើយជប៉ុនក៏គេរាំបង្រៀនយើងវិញបាទអញ្ចឹងគឺទីនេះគឺយើងទៅនឹងបីដូចជាយើងតំណាងបាទយើងជាតំណាងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាយើងទៅដល់នោះគេសិក្សាគេប្រទេសយើងក៏សិក្សាពីប្រទេសគេបាទគឺថាល្អមែនទែនហើយក្រៅពីបងប្អូនទៅសិក្សានៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យហ្នឹងក៏យើងមានឱកាសបានណាដូចការធ្វើបង្ហាញមិញគឺថានៅ University of Phnom Penh ដូចជាតំបន់ Kyoto ឬក៏ Osaka អញ្ចឹងការទៅតំបន់ទេសចរមានថាពេលវិស្សមកាលបងប្អូនអាចទៅដើរលេងហើយទៅភ្លក់ម្ហូបនៅតាមតំបន់បាទឆ្ងាញ់នៅទីនេះបាទគឺថាមានឱកាសសិក្សាពីវប្បធម៌ជប៉ុនបានច្រើនណាស់ទេហើយសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលចេះជប៉ុនហ្នឹងគឺប្រហែលអាចមានឱកាសដែរដូចខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់គឺហ្នឹងគឺការកសែតតំបន់គេសម្ភាសន៍ក៏មានឱកាសបានចូលរួមចុះកសែតនៅនោះបាទសម្ភាសន៍គេសួរអំពីវប្បធម៌ខ្មែរយើងអំពីការគិតរបស់ប្រជាជនខ្មែរទៅលើជនជាតិជប៉ុនជាដើមបាទហើយបន្តមកទៀត YGBC បាទអញ្ចឹងមិញបងប្អូនស្ដាប់ការធ្វើបង្ហាញប្រហែលជា20-30 នាទីនេះអំពី Global Business Course របស់ University of Hyogoគឺថាមានចំណុចពិសេសរបស់ខ្ញុំសង្ខេបទៅយើងអាចនិយាយថាមាន3បាទ3សម្រាប់ហ្នឹងគឺថាទី1គឺបរិស្ថានស្រាវជ្រាវឬក៏រៀនសូត្រហ្នឹងមានន័យថាសាកលវិទ្យាល័យដែលផ្ដល់នៅបរិស្ថាននេះបងអូនមាន dormitory ដើម្បីសិក្សាហើយបងអូនអាចស្រាវជ្រាវនៅបណ្ណាល័យអាចស្វែងយល់បាទសិក្សាជាមួយនឹងមិត្តភ័ក្តិបរទេសហ្នឹងហើយអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺថាបរិស្ថានរៀនសូត្រស្រាវជ្រាវនោះគឺថាល្អមែនទែនសម្រាប់និស្សិតខ្មែរយើងទី2បាទលក្ខណៈពិសេសដែលយើងទៅរៀននៅនោះ GBC ហ្នឹងគឺគេរៀនជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសមែនក៏ប៉ុន្តែបងអូនសិក្សារយៈពេល4ឆ្នាំតែបើសិនជាបងអូនខំគឺយើងអាចរៀនភាសាជប៉ុនទៀតបានគឺថាយើងចំណេញមួយភាសាទៀតមានថាយើងចេះទាំងភាសាអង់គ្លេសចេះទាំងភាសាជប៉ុនណាទី3គឺការងារពេលអនាគតបាទកន្លែងនេះគឺខ្ញុំនៅក្នុង GBC ហ្នឹងបងអូនមិនមែនត្រឹមតែបងអូននឹងស្គាល់មិត្តភ័ក្តិបណ្ដាប្រទេសណានៅអាស៊ានឬក៏នៅលើពិភពលោកហ្នឹង
ពេលរៀនចប់បងអូននៅតែរក្សាតំណែងអាចខ្លាយទៅជាដៃគូពាណិជ្ជកម្មណាអាចតំណែងគ្នាក្នុងការស្រាវជ្រាវជាដើមមួយទៀតការងារពេលអនាគតខ្ញុំចង់បញ្ជាក់ថាពេលដែលបងអូននៅរៀន4ឆ្នាំចប់គឺយើងមានឱកាសអាចទៅធ្វើការនៅក្រុមហ៊ុនជប៉ុនរយៈយកបទពិសោធន៍ហើយចាំត្រឡប់មកស្រុកខ្មែរក៏បានអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺមានអត្ថប្រយោជន៍បាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ចប់ត្រឹមហ្នឹងបាទបើសិនមានសំណួរអាចសួរបានបាទសូមអរគុណបាទ
បាទសូមអរគុណសម្រាប់ការធ្វើការបទបង្ហាញរបស់ហ្នឹងហើយ so thank you very much for the presentation so next we would like to move on to the Q&A session so if the participant have any questions you can drop the question in the text box and also the participant who watching by the CJCC social media and drop the question in the comment sections yes thank you very much. So next, we would like move on to the first question that we have received in the comment sessions. So I would like to raise the question that our participant has already, I'm sorry. Yes. So if the participant would like to apply for the master degree in GBC, but he doesn't have the bachelor degree in GBC, can he apply for that?
Yes, yeah, you can apply for our global business master course directly if you graduated the bachelor course in somewhere. Yeah, somewhere.
And so to continue with the question, so if he can apply for that, so would you mind sharing the process? How can he apply for that?
For the budget, for the master?
Yes, for the master degree.
So we have two type of student. One student is a master student enter in April.
Yes.
And second type is enter in September. And usually for the April enter in, if you want to enter in April, you have two chances to examination. First chance is in August, and second chance is February. But the student who want to enter in September, you have just only one chance to examination. It is held in February.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much for the answer. So to simplify, it means that for the candidate who would like to apply for the master degree, they have to take the exam for that degree, and they are different in the person who started in April and the person who started in September. So the person who started in April would have two chances of taking the exam, but the person in September have only one chance for that.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you very much. And also, we would like to move on to the next question is, so our participant have graduated high school in 2018. So is he applicable for the GBC bachelor degree?
Unfortunately, no. And applicants should be graduated from high school after September 2020.
Oh,
so that's the part of the eligibility. So we're sorry for that.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. So yes, we still have a few more questions left. Oh, please wait a moment, I'm sorry.
Okay, are you ready? How the question which says how can apply this scholarship after completed diploma exam can apply? I guess this is the application for the embassy recommended MEC scholarship. So the one we offered is university recommended. So it's nothing related to the embassy one. So if you want to apply for our MEC scholarship, you have to take our exam. And the eligibility is, I said before, is a 12-year, you have to complete 12-year education of your in your country. And you have to have the minimum level of English proficiency. Those are the two eligibilities you want to apply for GBC.
Thank you very much. So to summarize it means, so right now, if the candidate is studying in grade 12, so she is planning to graduate next year, graduate high school. So she has two choices. First is to apply directly to the University of Hyogo for the scholarship, and also she also can apply for the max scholarship as well. Is that correct?
Yes. If she wants to apply for the mixed scholarship under our university, yes.
That is okay. Yes, thank you very much. Yes. So for the next question is regarding the for undergraduate degree. Do you have any age limitations?
No age limitation. So the applicants can be 17 or 20 years old, but eligibility is they have to complete 12 years education after September 2020.
Okay, yes, thank you very much.
Okay, so the next one is about the part-time job. So can an international student do a part-time job or internship outside the school? If can, the school have any consultation or suggestion for the students? So yeah, for the part-time job, you can do. As a student, international student, you are allowed to do the part-time job 28 hours per week. That's the maximum, because your main focus is studying in Japan. So, but you can do maximum 28 hours per week. You can do the part-time job. And the internship, for the internship, as I said before, during the third year of the GBC, it's part of the program. You have a chance to do the internship program in Japanese company.
Yes, thank you very much. So actually, to clarify that point, we have in the GBC program, we have two kinds of scholarship. First is that the University of Hyogo will provide us the scholarship, and the second one would be the government will provide the candidates for the scholarship. And for both of the scholarship, the candidate still can work part-time. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. Yes.
And for actually regarding that as well, does the school have any consultation or suggestion for the student regarding the part-time job? University.
We don't have specific consultation for that, but the students can easily find through their friends connection or senior students connection. So most of the students find the part-time job. But of course, if you speak Japanese, it's more easier to find a part-time job in Japan. But yes, if not, you can still find a part-time job.
Yes, thank you very much. So actually, I would like to clarify one thing as well. For example, if I will apply for the part-time job, so the level of the Japanese ability, the requirement, what would be the minimum requirement for part-time job?
It depends what kind of part-time job. So if the students need to deal with the Japanese customer, of course, they need the student just kind of, for example, washing dishes, probably not so high level of Japanese is required. So it totally depends on what kind of part-time job.
Yes, thank you very much for the clarification. Yes, so currently we still have some time left. So if the participant have any questions or you have any doubt, you can drop the question in the chat box right now so that our professor will provide the answer to those questions. Thank you very much. We are waiting for the questions. Okay, thank you very much. Because right now we don't see any other question as well, and the time is getting close. So we would like you to have the final suggestion or remark to our Cambodian students.
Yeah, so thank you very much for joining our session, and we are very pleased to be here, physically here in Phnom Penh. We are the only university who participate this fair in physical. So, last Friday, we met many of the Cambodian students who actually participate this fair, and we really have a good image of Cambodian students because you are very hardworking. And if you are interested in studying in Japan, but if you have a worry about your financiation, but please try anyway, and then we can offer the scholarship whatever scholarship available for you. We will give you the information, and of course, if you are interested in applying for the mixed scholarship, that would be the best. So please think about our course, and our course can be one of your options for your future. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. And for participants, if you have any other question or doubt that you have, you can directly mail the University of Hyogo directly, or you can raise the question to the CJCC team. You can ask through the Telegram group or ask in our social media. So we will provide the answer to you. Thank you very much. So that would be the end of the presentation from University of Hyogo. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Yes, thank you very much. Yes. អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបន្តទៀតគឺតកតងជាមួយនឹងមកដល់កម្មវិធីក៏យើងមកដល់នៅចំណុចចុងក្រោយនៃកម្មវិធីរបស់យើងដែរអញ្ចឹងគឺសម្រាប់ថ្ងៃនេះផ្ទាល់សូមអរគុណទៅដល់អ្នកដែលបានចូលរួមជាមួយនឹងកម្មវិធីទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលចំណាយពេលដ៏មានតម្លៃដើម្បីចូលរួមនៅកម្មវិធីរបស់យើងហើយតកតងជាមួយនឹងខាងសំណួរបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានៅមានសំណួរឬក៏ចម្ងល់ផ្សេងៗនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីរបស់យើងឬក៏ specific សម្រាប់ខាងសាលាណាមួយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចលើកជាសំណួរហ្នឹងមកកាន់ CJCC ពួកយើងនឹងផ្ដល់ជាចម្លើយទៅកាន់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាវិញអរគុណច្រើន ហើយសូមឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមានសំណាងល្អតទៅទៀតហើយកម្មវិធីរបស់យើងគឺថ្ងៃនេះគឺសូមចប់តែប៉ុណ្ណឹងជួបគ្នាម្ដងទៀតនៅឆ្នាំក្រោយសូមអរគុណច្រើនបាទបាយបាយ Thank you